Chart. Oh god.
Okay, we should be good.
Cool. Good visuals. We get the black screen of Doom. Fucking, I think everything's down to the south. Aiden.
Yeah, you have to scroll down.
Yeah,
Oh,
chat,
okay.
chat, let us know if the audio's fucked.
Tell you what I'll do is I will give everyone control of the camera bot. Oh wait, I can't because it was set up as an actual character.
Just give Aiden something she can use as camera bot.
Hang on.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
People in
sorry
chat,
for
let us know how the audio is, will you?
Yeah, and sorry for any retardation. That's my fault.
No,
No,
fucking
you're
said-
actually
just say-
saving our ass here.
pretty much.
Otherwise it will be the
Okay.
Scotsman.
We are going to be using the Peak Woke device.
Merc says audio's fine. Good, good.
There is nothing more woke than the Get Smoked version of the Kotor. The Shah glasses.
What is that? The camera bot?
Yep.
Alright.
Get Smoked hat, Shah Hasnable glasses, I Kuatoa from 5th edition.
So I guess you can move that about Aiden and all.
Yep. Everyone has control of it.
Alright.
He's the cameraman. That's how Wild Layman appears by drawing swastikas. One surprise.
One of these days we're gonna move like the camera bot or whatever, and it's gonna cut to Layman and fucking where Layman's been, and it's just gonna be fucking shit drawn all over the walls with swastikas. Fucking pickle dicks.
All work and no play makes Layman pickle.
Okay, where were we? Right, so we had the boy.
Wait, let me do the proper intro so we know
Alright.
we got things right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to another episode of Tales from My Wife's Son. Episode 28, Beast of Prey. When last we left off, I'd like to recap us.
Aiden, you've been here the last few games.
I was here the one before last, but what I do know what happened last time is that your intelligence went to 0. So.
It's life.
It's bad. You dick. Took me a moment.
Of
No,
course
I'm
it
back
did.
up. I'm back
Just a
up to
moment.
4. I'm back up to 4. We had the boy who was going to town on the demon. We killed one demon, then we killed the other demon, and then I don't know what the deal with the soy boy ghost was because I thought I was pretty much out the game with 0 intelligence score. Don't know. Did I miss anything else? Fucking Layman.
And the kid jumped from the ceiling and shanked the giant fucking demon. Who that?
That's enough.
He did indeed.
I've been wondering for so long, what is this white shit next to me, and what is with the wee goblins?
Goblins are children.
So, oh, bootleg urchins.
Marvelous.
They're just fucking urchins. This is the style of the time, like flat caps, jackets, and like cravats, I guess, like neckerchiefs.
Fucking cravats.
Not
Classic.
quite cravats, more just like tiny scarves.
Okay, so if I recall, the dudes fucked off, so we were out of combat, yeah?
Yes, we are out of combat. We'll
Alright.
clear the initiative order.
I want to check on the children to see how hurt they are.
Okay, the ones that didn't get reduced to undead via some chicanery, they've clearly been starved for some time. What little they've been fed has just been enough to keep their muscle mass up. But they've been forced to stay in this room piling up stones for seemingly the entire duration that they've been here.
You know, if we
Most-
clean this... Sorry.
If Most of them don't have any fingernails left to speak of, just due to the constant hefting of granite stones. In fact, you can see on the ground there are little shards and chunks of dropped white granite. That's what the white stones are.
Look at this boy. Is he in the same condition as the others, or is he like?
He's in a similar state, but he's a little bit more intact. He's clearly stronger than they are, but you can see now what was on his back is whoever captured him shackled him to another child who is a substantial size larger than him, and by the looks of things they hobbled the other child in order to slow him down.
Is the other child still alive, or?
The other child is still alive, but they've been blindfolded. They have mumbled to themselves occasionally, but they don't seem very talkative. He's got his left hand is got laid across his chest. It's the one that's been shackled to the other person, and it allows the chain to go up over his shoulder onto it for the other child to be on his back. He apparently has been carrying the other person, who is larger than him, as he's been bounding around and climbing this place one-handed.
Can I signal to him and to our children that I would like to offer them help to heal them? Like
it's clear that he's standoffish, but he doesn't think you're here like the others were here for. You don't.
I gently put my crossbow on the side and I offer to heal him. If I can roll for heal, or will I have to?
You can roll to heal if you wish. But he has got that shank ready, and it appears to be a chunk of bone.
Ask Ritualist in his head, what's your aim here with this? What are you planning?
I answer back, well, there is maybe a reward for returning them safe home.
I don't know, I'm kind of thinking if we cleared this place out, we'll pretty much already get half a sweatshop.
Yeah. But there's always extra profit.
Oscar, I move up next to the kid, I take a look at his shackle. Do you want me to roll anything for that? Can I work out what it's made of, roughly, or anything?
Oh, it appears to be made of fairly standard steel. But for an urchin child, it for one, its lock is very heavy duty. This is the kind of shackle you normally use to hold fully grown adult prisoners.
Am I strong enough to cut it in half, do you reckon?
Potentially, but you have no means of working out if it is enchanted or what. It may very well be the case that it is enhanced in some way. It's difficult to tell. That said, your sword is strong, and it's cut through weirder shit than theirs.
Well, I'll play it on the safe side. I don't want my fucking gypsy tape to give out. Ritualist, can you check see if the chain's fucked up, and I'll give it a snip.
Roll Arcana.
Okay.
The first one was roll heal, the second is Arcana.
You can patch the kid up, but most of his injuries seem to be incurred from just climbing around, a few beatings, and
abuse.
A lot of stress from carrying another person. His left wrist is seen better days. If it kept going like this for another couple of weeks, he'd probably lose the hand.
I send a telekinetic message to everybody else in the back room, and I'm like, it's clear in here, guys, if you want to come in, by the way, and look about and check stuff.
Sure, I'll finally get off the couch.
Just been sitting there strumming away the entire time.
I really wish you would phrase it that exact way.
Hey, so did my tentacles dissipate, or are they still going?
They're still going. Just smashing people into the walls.
He's just sitting there and... So basically, is the lock enchanted in some way?
It's not, but both of the children have been under some kind of a magical effect. At 26, you can tell there's residue of a potion of some kind on their lips. If you got Seamus to help you, it would be pretty easy to find out what it was.
Luck?
Yeah, I guess I'll help him then.
Roll alchemy.
That's an alchemy.
They're both under some kind of enchantment effect. By the looks of things, what they did in order to slow him down, they took both children, they forced them to look at each other and force-fed them a love potion each. Given that they're not, into puberty, what that ended up doing is making it so the two are essentially emotionally bound to each other.
Is there like
It's so it's an emotional connection.
Yeah, it's literally like he will not physically leave her behind, and she's not in any state to.
Okay, so I turned to Zeph and Liz, and what's it called? I asked them, and I'm like, if you hold up your chain, I'll cut it for you if you like.
No, you don't understand. The chain is symbolic. They have an emotion in it.
It's the
I
red
get a
string of
feeling
fate.
You don't understand. It's a physical, emotional bond. Fuck off.
Well, you know what? Real quick, fuck the kids. Literally, shit on the kids. The first thing we're gonna do, literally trust me. Literally trust me.
He's going to roll Citizens Motive, by the way.
Who?
I looked at the
Could you-
children. Sorry.
Could you roll diplomacy, or bluff if you're lying to them?
I will cut the chain.
But as you were saying, Lehman,
I checked the walls very thoroughly. I'm looking for secret doors, passageways, and or magically hidden shit. Keep in mind, the invisibility is still going on.
okay, there is a hidden. The wall over on this side. It's not an intact stone wall. There is an illusion. There is an illusion laid over a force wall.
Is there a way to peek through without popping it?
Yes. Could you roll me a use magical devices roll?
Can I just say, whoever that is with the cutlery, gonna pack it in, please, or at least mute yourself when you're not using it.
The story finished.
No bother.
You're scraping away at the substance of the barrier, but it doesn't seem to be giving out. You could try dispelling the illusion or similar, but it's
I'll try
It's
to
not-
help Layman, but I want to look at the child and tell him and the other children that they should go hide in this room. Probably get some food from the table, and if they want, they can try to escape. But I don't recommend it, as there's still horrors in the hallway. But that will be there to pick them up after we clear out the rest of the dungeon. And be smart about it.
the boy with the knife will pilot. Most of them don't even have the mind left to do it.
Can I roll diplomacy to convince them on the...
Don't tell them to leave. Because in the off chance
No,
that
no.
some of them
No,
get
no.
away, they might bring help or something, and I don't want anybody clearing this place out before we do.
No, I just wanted them to go into this other room and to just sit them on the couch and somehow blockade the fucking black hole. Just sit on the couch and to eat.
Does it want me to cut the chain?
He will begrudgingly lay the girl down and clear a path so you can cut the chain.
Alright, cool. Alright. I take it I just don't need to even aim for that, yeah?
Yeah. You
Alright,
just
so
roll
I
that
mean,
thing.
even if need be.
Actually, you know what, just don't roll a 1.
Yeah. So can I convince them for them to hobble off to the other room? Just to sit down and to not go into the wall. Just stay put. We'll come back later.
If I'm taking you've probably got enough time to. Most of them are just like shackled or tied to the floor or some kind of heavy weight. If you're willing to go around and just cut all three, then yeah, they'll take some. Let's put it this way: they've been next to the totem for so long that it will take a handle animal to hurt them.
And now can I help Layman with the wall? After we send the children packing down south. So do I need a magical device or arcana?
It would be used magical devices.
Alright, well, did I cut the chain?
You did not. Did you roll a 1? Don't you? Nuka, just roll a 1d20, don't roll a 1.
Okay.
Come on, roll a 1. Okay, you've not got tiny guts on your hands here. You're good.
Chain's fine.
The chain is cut through.
There we go. That's it. There you go. Fucking show yourself. Aiden, you want to play as a merry tune or something? It's a bit dreary in here.
Yeah, it
Maybe get
is.
people's
Okay,
spirits
yeah,
up.
okay. Let's I'll just I suppose start dancing to get everyone's rage up, I guess, or spirits, whichever. It's a bit sad, so yeah, just a happy jig.
You don't-
Hang on, let me check the fucking street boxes bound to be something I can use.
I take it. I forget that's right. You don't actually have an instrument or whatever. You just dance. don't you?
Yeah, it's dance and
You can
Orate.
use your bow as an instrument.
yeah. Yeah, I think I took orate and dance. So
Gentlemen, it has often been said that I like war. Gentlemen, I love war.
I'm just picturing that.
Using memes are illegal. Fuck off.
I'm just picturing that instead they'll let fucking, it's playing a nice tune to keep your spirits up while waiting for the emergency services. There's just somebody awkwardly in the corner dancing away, and it's more patronising than actually helpful. I still
You've been held in a snuff dungeon for God knows how long, and someone brings along the skulled equivalent of Bonzi Buddy to keep you calm as you wait for the emergency services to.
I'm thinking more like at a really pathetic sort of business conference where they come up with like the let's get social kind of just really depressing.
Let's get serious.
Just David Brenting it up in the corner.
Let's make this less boring, but many times more painful.
What'd you say, Lyman?
You watch as every child goes into a sex offender shuffle flashback.
What'd you say, Lyman?
Nothing. I was just screaming memes through.
Come on, kids.
How is that different to any other time?
Oh come on! I'm a valuable member of the party. Fuck off.
You killed Nuka like twice.
That's
Right,
valuable.
That's not valuable.
As I said, I was very valuable. Okay, you know what? I fucking had it. Okay, I fucking had it with these motherfucking questions in this motherfucking campaign.
What have you had today?
I want to see what physics will do, right, Bill? I take
Yes.
out my rift warping dagger and I
Yes.
jam it into the force field, as if I were opening a portal. I want to see what
No,
happens.
Bill, I rolled a 31 on.
Okay, that's
damage
actually enough
device.
to let you see through as to what's on the other side. As you see an enormous ritual hall.
Yeah, okay, that's not good.
Do you relay what you see?
Yeah, of course, relay the number of demon things, the number of.
Alright, well, I'm thinking.
Shit's fucked, yo.
How,
Shit's
how
fucked.
big is the false part? Is it just that literal wee one-person square next to Dato, or is it that whole wall?
It's just a small 5-foot section.
Right, we could set up a choke point there, but let's not forget that one of those big cunts could shoot through the walls.
There is 2 big cunts. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It should be noted that the center of the room is this large ornate eye rune in the center of the floor, the pupil of which is glowing with some bizarre like energy, almost like starlight.
Isn't this the guy, the big guy here? Is he just that large, or is it just you enlarged for?
You've run into this character before. This is Shimon Helmor. He's one of the Dizaniers. Only, as you see him here, he's grotesquely large. It's like his entire body has swollen like a corpse. It's burgeoning at every hinge with just the sheer mass of the man. He was fat before, but it's monstrous.
Can I?
roll
Oh, sorry.
knowledge arcana to see what they're doing?
You may. It should be noted that the force wall does block sound, however, you can read lips to a certain extent.
I'm struggling to drag this fucking camera icon. My roll 20 is running absolutely.
I'll get it. See, I don't. But can they see more than
So,
just in that like small? Okay.
Yes,
Can I roll a bardic knowledge to see if I know anything about the eye?
yes.
Oh,
Okay. The eye is a fixture of this temple from before it was occupied with these demoniacs. This was a temple to the Eye Tyrants. This was essentially an arcane library belonging to a now extinct race of aberrations. And as you look up, it becomes apparent as to who these people and creatures are worshipping. The ceiling isn't really a ceiling anymore. It's been crafted into an enormous stone statue, almost willowy figure, long skeletal limbs, and a completely smooth, featureless face, marred only by the shrieking faces and hands trying to press out from within. This is a temple to the demonic harbinger Folka.
Oh, this sounds bad.
Yeah, I'd like to take a drink. I know I took some beers from the table, so this is fucked. I'm gonna start drinking.
Bill,
For those who don't know, I can actually tell you exactly who Folka is. Folka is also known as the Gaunt Stranger, is the demonic harbinger of abduction, strangers, and sweets.
sweets, like Swedish.
No, sweet as in
Hello.
confectionery. His symbol is a skeletal hand full of sweets. He is essentially the demonic harbinger of child snatchers.
Okay, so ritualist,
I'm
do me a
listening.
favor. Help me out with something. We can assume that there's some kind of ritual going on in there, right?
Yeah.
So let's use our combined skills in the party as well to find out if there's any way to blow up that ritual.
What was I exactly thinking myself? And Bill, I have rolled a 38 on Arcana. Do I know any ways to just practically complete another shit in their party?
Yeah, don't forget to use Layman and Aiden as well to get the best option possible, because she's got bardic knowledge. I'll put it back.
Do I maybe
A ritual of this sort, that sphere of swirling light above the central eye, that is, from what you can tell, is one of many types of ley line singularities. It's an enormous pool of magical energy, and it needs to be fed from other locations to contain it. You've seen two of them already.
Yeah, one is in the mansion with the spiked walls, and the other one.
No, as in you've seen on this site. You've seen two of the control nodes, the two burning bonfires full of soul gems. But in addition to this, there must be two others, as well as 4 sites that are empowered but aren't required for control.
So basically,
no other way.
the thing we saw down here.
Yes.
That's
And there was another one mirrored on the other side. Those are required to keep it safe. However, the more important would be the two to the north. That would be directly adjacent
Like here?
to here and to which would be to here and here. From what you can tell from the architecture, and at this point, your resident skull can in fact tell you pretty much the complete layout of the site, given that Eye Tyrant temples almost always have the exact same layout, which is a major main body and stalking other chambers working off from there with tunnels in between. The main two in the north are the main ones. They all contain two lesser nodes of the ley line, and they all house very potent magical circles.
How would you go? What's the quickest way to extinguish one of those soul gem fires?
I think I have an idea. This thing basically in the circle, they're fed of suffering of souls or some shit like that.
The full totems are made with soul gems, usually with the one in the center. And yes, they do feed off the suffering of the soul and kind of entombed. As you can see, there are also two within the main chamber, but those appear to be more for maintenance.
I'm thinking to basically turn them into a sponge, basically to modify them. So if I throw them into the swirling pool, so it just drains energy. It's them from feeding the circle.
I think that's a pretty good idea, but I would like to modify this. Bill, what would happen if we were to take one of those gem bonfires and throw it into the magical pool?
The gem bonfires are essentially heat exhausts. They're there to... The souls contain the flux
So
resulting from the ritual, and the flames burn the flux off, which will prevent the flux from pooling. Under normal circumstances, a ritual of this magnitude would produce so much flux that it would pool on the ceiling and explode.
So
As
basically
flux
have
works
to-
on inverse physical properties to most of matter. For instance, when in normal circumstances things fall towards the largest body of gravity, whereas flux falls away. So it would fall into the ceiling and explode.
So
In that main room, if flux was allowed to pool, the statue to Volker would probably, for one, be animate by now, and two, would probably bring this whole place crashing to the floor.
So basically, if we close, so the northern one, if we like close the exertion port, this place would be boom. If I'm getting you correctly.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the rundown. The two to the south, those are just to burn off flux. The two to the north are powerful ritual circles that help control the flow of flux from the main body. So look at it this way: two exhaust ports, two sets of controls, two valves essentially.
Well,
If you would disrupt the two ritual circles to the north, it would disrupt the flow of flux to the point where you could destroy the exhausts, and it would bring this whole place down in fairly
That's
short
fine.
order.
I want to find a more efficient way. Something stupid.
Check on the items. Do you have anything like cursed or something to do rituals with?
Good question. What do you have?
Well, the thing is, I burned most of my stuff, but I didn't get that. I have like the book of necromantic ritual and the book of human flesh. I have a legendary cookbook, then Palestine cooking. I also have that child soldier book and book of Alastair's nursery rhymes.
what about you, Mr. Sacred Geometry?
I'm currently I'm hatching a plan. But, okay, bear with me, Bill. I would like to go stealth.
Yes.
and I would like to move slowly towards the other nodes. So just watch where my character is going. If you want me to reroll stealth, just let me know, right?
Okay.
I'm not sure. I got a way to get out. I got a way.
Just a second, Lemon. I want to go up to Lemon and give him a pat in the back and add my charisma to it. And I can do that. I checked it. I can do that with skills. I can back them up.
While this
It
is
never
happening,
works that way.
I will pick up the coins that are left over.
Do you think it would be helpful if we tried to create some kind of distraction, whatever you're planning to do, Layman? Like if I do like an auditory hallucination or something to try and get them to look at least not directly at you.
I don't know. I think like.
You
I'm
just
not
want to go.
focusing
You just
on
want to go
myself.
hard. Okay.
Like,
I mean, you are
I'm-
invisible, so.
I'm not technically invisible, right? Bill, I've got a question regarding sleeves of many garments, right?
Yes.
Many garment says that it allows you to change your outfit. So you basically can change your clothing, what you're wearing. right now. Does that mean that if I'm wearing the sleeves of many garments, I can essentially say that everything I'm wearing, like from the boots to my whatever, is reduced to basically molecules, and I'm completely invisible? Or how does it work?
Oh, easiest way to do it would just be, okay, I'm going to reduce my sleeves of many garments to like a single transparent thing, like trying to think of a good example. Basically reducing it to a tattoo. Written in invisible ink.
So technically, I can.
You can use sleeves of many garments to become nude, essentially.
Yeah, wonderful.
Or functionally nude for purposes like
And since I'm
side.
invisible when I'm nude, I would like to use sleeves of many garments to, on top of my stealth, to go invisible.
Okay. So, for those who don't know how invisibility works, that's plus 20 to stealth whilst moving, or plus 40 total from being still. Also, you can hide in plain sight.
At an effective.
Is
roll
Lemon
of
going to
like-
take the camera token and just walk it into the other room? So you can
Could-
see?
Yeah, I can use the camera token. So we are effectively looking at 67 when moving, plus 11 from knockout. So
I will warn you, there is a door situated currently here that is locked, by the looks of things.
Well, I guess the other guys run through it.
The other guys did run through it, but they slammed the door behind them and apparently have locked it.
Does it have a keyhole? Can you look through it?
It does have a
Just-
keyhole and it does have a grate at the top so you can see through. That's why I haven't put an actual physical
Does
lighting
the
barrier in
lock
the way.
have any sort of magical properties?
Roll me a perception check and I'll let you know.
Well, it's a shame you can't turn it to mist.
That's actually plus 13, not plus 7.
Okay. You can tell right off the bat, it is not enchanted. However, it is a fairly robust lock. And is backed up with what appears to be one of those little chains that you put across. Though it isn't bolted, so there is enough leeway that you can get in.
Duck, how small can you make him? You're kind of far away from your mic there, Duck.
Okay, sorry. Glad it wasn't just me. I was gonna say shit.
As well.
Mhm.
Well, I can. Yeah, I can reduce person, but like that's about it. That's reducing in size.
Can you stack reduced person on top of each other?
Sorry, what was that?
Can we stack reduced person because I've got a spell reduced person?
You cannot stack it now.
Wait, if I give Lemon my katana, will he be a vampire while he holds it, and can he turn into mist?
Yes, but there may be complications.
Yeah, I'm not touching that shit. Fuck off.
Yeah. Whilst you're doing that, I'm going to be checking up on the chart. Because I have been neglecting it today. Mainly because the results in the chat were quite confusing as to what it would really count as. So,
don't know, try and stealthily remove the grate in the top and then go through there.
What are you gonna do? Stealthily solder it? I mean, I think that's gonna draw some attention.
You know what? You know what? I know how I'm gonna do this. Okay. Take a deep breath. I look the GM straight in the eyes, and I say, "Escape artistry."
So your plan was to ease the door open and slip through the gap. That thing I exactly planned for.
You could always knock.
You're what? What's the name of that race you are? The fucking four-limbed
Kasatha.
people. Kasatha. You're a Kasatha. You're fairly like svelte. You can fit through the gap, where most humans won't.
Yeah, okay. Do you want me to roll for that?
I'll first roll for a disabled device to open the locked door. Then you can slip through. You can attempt to slip through at your leisure. Just keep in mind, opening a door is somewhat. You will be at somewhat of a penalty on your stealth roll when you try it.
Can I boost him with that? If I go up and do it with him? I mean, as long as I'm not near the crack, then they shouldn't be able to see me, should they?
Yeah, you may definitely try, but you'll have to roll stealth yourself.
Bill, is there a way for me to pull off some bullshit? I have.
Rich, you know me. There's always a way for you to pull off some bullshit.
Yeah. I have a vial of Trask chicken blood. Its egg. 5 pounds of slime material. And also extra blood and meat. So what I want basically to do is create a slime monster that will just slide through the if this is possible, it will slide through the cracks to the other side and turn maybe not fully colossal Trask chicken, but like something fairly big to disrupt this whole event.
So your plan is to make the blob.
Yeah,
That's
the
not a
blob-
bad plan, to be perfectly honest.
And
Okay.
basically,
I will say that this is fully doable, but it will take a little while for you to actually make the ooze. Also, you're gonna want Seamus's help on this.
I have ooze in the slime material, or is it I have to process it?
Okay, I roll a 23. I also float as I move up to help Layman with it, so that I don't make any noise walking on the floor.
Okay. Also, you're only like 15, so you're shorter than him, so it'll be easy to take cover behind the door. So you will have good stealth bonuses for it.
I was fucking like 6'4" at 15.
So you're still much easier to miss than say, fucking Mr. Elmo over here, who's the size of a bus,
Right, cool.
or any of the other given human adults in this place, who are like the people of this isle are not exactly spelled.
Right, cool. And I move up and I... Oh my god, let me move. I rolled 20. What's wrong with you tonight?
It's roll 20. It always runs like shit.
I
But in the meantime, I do need to do the chart for this evening. So the thing that was posted in the chat was, in all caps, Rule 63. Now, the closest thing that comes to is probably.
Everybody get -4 strength except Aiden.
Okay, before...
That would actually be a really good thing to go with. But the closest that is sexism, which does in fact trigger everyone switches gender for the session. That said, most of these characters are not from sexually dimorphic species.
So it's basically me and Aiden.
Yeah. Like, how the fuck are you gonna tell? How the fuck are you gonna tell if fucking Mark III becomes fucking all that changes is like the ports change to like lightning bolt ports.
Wait,
You gotta-
did you just...
It just changes male to female ports, that's all.
Does that work on me as well?
Yes.
You're
I
undead.
instantly drink the polymorph potion, as there cannot be a female pope.
Okay. This is gonna have some hilarious side effects when the session ends and you switch back. It's too late now, motherfucker. It's too late. Fucking all according to Keikaku.
Alright, so on
No,
the
you know
fifth,
what-
so
You know what? You're all pissing me off. Everyone, shut the fuck up and tell me what you got in your inventory. Starting with Naka, what's in your inventory?
my thunder shard crystals that I use for ammunition for my katana,
Wonderful.
an extendable pole,
Of course.
the lantern, the floating lantern you gave me, 100 pints of oil, a water skin. I have the lens, a lens that I carved from the giant siege weapon of death, and that's about it really.
Okay, okay. That's a good start. Aiden, what do you have in your inventory?
I have various bottles of Guinness, although I didn't really specify how many I took from that table. And then I've got the Goblin Swiss Army knife and the violin or whatever I got that was aided my performance.
Okay, okay.
I just
Okay.
realized. Oh god, I just realized something important. I'll let you finish, Lehman. Sorry.
Okay,
I have
rituals.
very good stuff. I have 2 crystalline spikes that ignore armor AC, and basically they are coated in potent neurotoxin. So if you shank somebody back with this, they are practically gone.
You can see the child next to you's eyes might as well be the fucking big gunfot laser eyes.
I also have health potions, if you want. They can be useful. I also have Arrow of Love, if you want to really fuck with somebody.
If you want to dash the B team's chances of ever getting that, if that
Or pussy, you know.
the Orcpus arc to get off the ground.
Yeah. Let's skip that. I also have Arc Cutter, if you want it to be useful.
Oh, okay.
Merc has super chatted us $5 and just says Rule 34 next time. Once again, leading us back to the Orcpus arc.
What is Bukaki?
What's it called? Fucking. Like, now I get what that comment was where they said I'd pretty much just be one of those girls from Mean Girls. If I fucking. That's what she was talking about when I popped
Okay.
in and saw the chat.
So Lemon, I'll basically give you the Arc Cutter and do you want the health potion?
Not quite yet. I'm still figuring out what exactly we could do. I need a bit more information. Mud and Doug, because you're one person to me.
Oh, I'll make me robos. Bigora.
Mud doesn't hear he's sick.
Okay, okay.
Did
So
you
Doug,
just notice?
I literally can't keep you apart. Okay, so
Holy shit.
so the other Anglo, what's in your pocket?
Oh, how dare you!
Someone get me the Guilty Gear font because Jesus Christ, destroy.
Wow, the Pope just get caught.
Layman, what do you require help with?
Literally just tell me what's in your pockets.
No, you don't get to know that for calling me an Anglo.
Okay, okay. Anyone
That
else?
one.
I think we got everyone. So with the items that I have in my inventory, I see 2 possibilities of what we could build. We could either build what would be probably more reliable using the Thundershard crystals, oil, crystalline spikes, the maybe the arc cutter as a sort of really extra high-tech punch. We could build a big-ass fucking bomb and just let the ceiling collapse. Or, what I find far more interesting is, we hunch together, and for the next 3 or 4 hours, in-game hours, we'll hedge and build a love bomb. And then we throw the love bomb into that ritual thingy, and watch everyone fuck each other to death.
To be fair though, aren't they feeding on negative vibes? Is it with a positive vibe?
I don't know. That's something.
Huh.
I can't believe this entire campaign is dissolved back to Can Love Bloom on a fucking battlefield. Fuck this game. Fuck the lot of you. I can't believe you've done this.
I would like to point out, I also have the matchmaker spell, so I can also make things fall in love with each other.
Oh my, like if we pull like all the charm person, matchmaker, love arrow shit into one bomb, I think it would be pretty hilarious.
Abstinence is the true way.
Could we use Aiden's ability and the thing, and let's say the lens,
Yeah, I also
basically
hear-
to enchant it with love magic and then shine love upon all of them as a big beam?
This
Yeah, I
sounds like
also
some
hear-
fucking homo shit, niggas, but yeah.
Listen, I have a lot of parts of Tarask chicken. You can basically make it explode and flood the room in not in Szechuan sauce, but in love potion.
Mate, this is it. This is the gay agenda.
This is, yeah, I think we need to support the gay agenda, let's go.
Everyone fucking gender swaps and this is what happens. Shit fucking
All the women,
We're in-
look at all
we're
these
in
women.
character.
Ugh,
We're girlies now. We're in character. We're girls now.
of
You're
course.
all fucking girlies. I'm not.
So
okay,
I'm
okay,
not.
so no,
Yeah.
shut up.
Of course the women want to throw a love bomb. Ugh.
Could we technically turn the flux thingies that we've quote unquote conquered so far? Could we turn them around and let them bleed into the magical portal, into the magical pool?
Is in the totems or is in the bonfires?
The stuff
in
that we've secured so far, the two bonfires, I assume.
Or one's a bonfire, which is the one down here, which your tendrils are currently still occupying,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one is this totem.
Could
So
we use
ble-
either one of those to bleed into the magic pool?
It's possible with the bonfire. The totem itself, whilst it's fed initially from the powers of the temple, it's not a direct link. It's more like someone took a handful of magic and placed it here.
Right. Okay, so two options. We either build a fucking love bomb, which could be hilarious, but you know, it always is kind of disappointing to see those things then go off and see like maybe like 15 feet get covered in love shit and nothing happens.
Yeah, I
Or
hate
what
when
I'm
it's
just
only
thinking,
15 feet of love
We
shit.
we could literally sit together in a gay, charmed circle, talk about our feelings, put everything that we have into a ritual, and feedback loop their pool with the power of love and friendship.
My little pony, my little pony.
Oh, dude, oh yeah, imagine like you're this high priest of this demon fucktard, and suddenly you hear that just this faint,
My little pony, my little pony. Just creeping into the back of your mind until it becomes insufferable.
Okay, so two things I'll be wanting to say. Right, so since I'm like a plushie or whatever, have I turned into somebody's waifu figurine? Because of the Drew 63.
Ooh, I have an idea. I can use the remainder.
No, it's just no. You just have your instead of being like a black knuckle of E, you're a pink knuckle of E with a fucking like icon on your ass.
Listen, Bill, I have an idea. We are going to make a pony.
This is the worst thing we've ever done.
Chicken pony.
Am I really gonna have to download the fucking My Little Pony Pathfinder system for this shit?
Oh,
I don't want
such a
that-
thing
It's a
exists.
thing, and it's a fucking stain on this game, and that's considering how bad this game already is.
Can we build a love chicken to ask?
Yes, we are going to build a love chicken terrace, and we are going to basically feed it to the soul
Alright.
or some shit.
Okay, but the actual important thing I want to ask, right? So, Bill, when light hits me, I amplify it, yeah? And shit like
Yes.
that, and it goes ridiculous. What if I fucking use light for the lantern to amplify me and then direct my light through the lens of the siege weapon?
You've done you done it without the lens previously, but what it'll amount to is kind of a very, very focused kind of line attack. Causes blindness, or in very short distances, like burns. If you want to spend the entire rest of the dungeon trying to Care Bear stare everything to death, you be my guest. But there are infinitely more effective ways to do this.
Alright, well, there you go. I stealthed over to the door to help you open the fucking thing. I got a 23, and did I get any bonuses for floating along the ground without actually, like...
I'm giving them penalties to hear you.
Good.
So, are we going inside or are we going to make
Everyone should
bomb
have
a
first-
love thing?
I definitely think we
First
should
thing
make the
first.
love bomb. I did
First
forget.
thing first.
Sorry, go ahead, Lehman.
First thing first, I would like to scout a bit to see what exactly is up ahead of us, so we can make a more informed decision. And then it will probably, if we don't want to fight our way through there, it will probably be the love bomb, because it's hilarious.
I did want to point out, because people in the chat mentioned it, I forgot I had this because I didn't have it written down, but whatever crack is, I have that bottle of that as well.
Oh, trust me, the
Oh my,
crack will
that's-
be a constituent part of this.
That will be, yeah, dude. Imagine everyone drinking crack in a circle while trying to cast a love and friendship spell.
Meanwhile, in Portland,
Okay, Billy Boy, Billy Bob, Banana Man.
this is how you end up
Alright,
with
cool.
co-ops.
I'll roll a diplomacy check to fucking talk of the merits of love and friendship.
Okay, Gash the Stampede.
Am I through the
Christ,
door?
these degenerates.
So, I'll basically. Is the tentacles going to burn out at the end and kill everybody in this room? You know, room at the south.
Yeah, I've been rolling for them each turn, and they're not doing very well.
Are they dead yet?
Okay, since you've been out of the room, Kakadamon is dead. One is on the floor in pieces. One is missing. You assume probably eaten.
Get black tentacled. Yeah. I do reckon though we should do the love ritual and basically use the chicken to rasp parts and try and summon up some kind of embodiment of love abomination
the
and
thing.
send it into the room.
If you don't let me stealth or do something, I will fucking kick
I
this
Yeah,
help
go-
you
go-
with,
go stealth,
I
go
help
stealth
you with
already.
the door. Go fucking get the door. Do it. We said so.
I already did. I'm just waiting on confirmation.
They said yes.
One
3
moment.
times.
Alright, so you get a 35 on disabled device.
A 35 will unlock it. And it will do so silently.
Do I require an escape artist thingy, or can I squeeze through?
You require a very easy escape artist check.
Right.
I'm still right next to you, so you'll get a plus 11.
Just don't roll a 1, basically.
You think I'm a pure fucking vampire, man? Can I get plus like fucking 11 to let stealth?
Yeah, you'll slip through with ease.
Okay, I take it the door closes behind him?
If you so desire it to.
Yeah, because I want to sneak away.
Yes, I would like to do that very silently.
Alright, cool. Well, I'm gonna move here to the north of the room and I send a telepathic message to Layman. Just let us know if you run into any trouble.
As you sneak through, the sight in front of you is rather vile, to be perfectly honest. In addition to the cultists who have congregated in the lower floor, on a mezzanine, sort of almost like a surgical theatre, but in reverse, on a raised dais, is a figure in what appears to be kind of regular dress clothes, where normally one would wear, you know, a surgeon's smock, hair kind of put back, glasses kind of scuffed up, splattered with blood, a blood-encrusted bronze scalpel in his hand, carving his way through what appears to be a small figure underneath a layer of surgical cloth, with just the abdomen exposed, which has been carved open and is in the process of being taken apart piece by piece, layer by layer of tissue. You can still see the heart there thumping away.
Love and peace, guys. Love and peace.
No,
And in front of, on the other sides of this table, are two of the Lucademons, each carrying the chains of this enormous, what can be described as undead construct, a number of enlarged fleshy limbs crammed into a hardened chitinous, almost ceramic shell. Coming out of the shell are long pipe-like tubes topped with what appears to be mannequin heads. Every movement, the creature, if it can be called that, its chest heaves and air oozes out of the mouths of the mannequin in heads with a kind of droning, low-pitched rumble.
Oh well, that's lovely. I continue my tour.
Do you relay the information to me?
I don't think I can.
Telepathically.
I don't have the bracelet.
You don't need a bracelet. Remember, I work as like a conduit for everybody that wants to talk to everybody else.
Not quite yet. I don't want to give anything away. Like, if I do anything magical or telepathical, that could be trouble.
No problem. Like I said, I was waiting on standby before you went through.
I would like to periodically roll for perception if I notice
Okay.
anything interesting in the hallway.
Okay. You notice that the hallway seems a lot longer than it is. As you're peering around corners, it seems to spiral up forever, but it's only like less than 100 foot long. It's, as stated here, just feels substantially longer. As you're moving down the hallways, the runes carved into the wall seem to blur and heave, forming into bizarre, apocryphal little tableaus, showing creatures covered in eyes fighting with bizarre, almost sea serpent-like beings. Creatures with octopoidal heads latching onto the heads of other creatures, devouring them heart and soul, and then eventually it gives way to normal life on the Isles. It gives way to just regular everyday society. And as you're nearing the main doorway, the images blur once again to show what appears to be boats, vast galleon-like ships, unlike in designs you've never seen before. Rows of ballistae and cannon lining them, soldiers in bizarre armor, and a figure with a crown.
I would like to roll knowledge, Arcana, knowledge local, knowledge history, to see if that makes any sense to me.
You recognize some dribs and drabs of it, just much of this seems to be from before the epoch of man, back when the planet was only occupied by aberrations and monsters from beyond the stars. Then it moves through normal life. Then at the very end, normal life gives way to something that you've not seen yet. This appears to be a fairly powerful, almost bardic divination spell spread across an entire corridor, like someone carved the weird of this island into stone.
Okie dokie. I continue my tour.
I'm starting to wonder if the only reason I reformed in this island is because of all the fucked up shit that fucking happens on it.
Detritus tends to wash up on shore, as they say.
Yeah, seems that way.
The door to the chamber is locked, but you can see inside an enormous, almost wheel-like configuration of dancing necromantic energy, as circles of flame and spouts of great fire jut out of the magical circle within, all feeding into an enormous, ornate, what appears to be you're not even sure what metal it is, oven, belching forth great clouds of smoke into the ceiling, the air shrieking as it moves past the metal. And inside you can see what appears to be figures dancing, almost like one would see imps emblazoned on religious paraphernalia, just to denote that horrific witchcraft was afoot. In front of it appears to be the bizarrely moving figure of Alex Jones, your friendly water filter salesman, but it seems wrong, like the face is stretched and ill-attuned and ill-placed. You can see the jut of bone, like the cheek underneath on the eye, because it hasn't quite rested in the right place. His unusual supply of water filters has been shot from his back and lay against the far wall. All that seems to busy him is in his hands, working like clay, is this dough, but it's a very sickly grey colour, almost dark, almost greyish blue, like dead flesh. And it works in his hands as simply as one would work clay. And as he works it, you can see as the dough stretches and breaks apart, it forms into shrieking faces.
Bill,
Go ahead.
has the undead skin found its own owner already? The one I sent.
It has.
Do I know anything of what is going on?
You
No, you
No,
don't. You're
that-
too far away.
you get a slight empathic link. You know he's in place, but you don't know where. You know he's probably somewhere to the east.
If I roll perception through the hole, can I maybe see it?
With the angle you've got, no, sadly.
Okay.
And even
But you
even if-
know it's close to a ley line of power. So what you know is if it's not in with Jones, it's probably in the opposite circle.
Well, I think even if Lehman tried to relay the information, he'd be too far away from me. Anyway, yeah, he's way too far away from me.
I'm interested in the machine of Alex Jones.
What would you like to know about it, and what will you be willing to roll to find out?
I don't know what applies. I assume Arcana and Engineering.
Arcana, engineering, religion. Okay, you know you've got a rough idea what this is. This is the sort of kiln oven that you'd expect to see in a high-end. It's similar in fashion to what you'd see in like a potter's workshop or a bakery. It's constructed entirely of pandemonium silver. As the name suggests, the pandemonic silver is metal from the layer of Abaddon known as pandemonium. It is the raw stuff of souls wrought into metal. When it's exposed, normally when a weapon made of pandemonium is drawn, the wind moves against the surface of the steel, or silver rather, and it emits a bone-chilling shriek. That is enough to, well, there have been examples in history where a general merely drawing his sword is completely routed the enemy army, merely because the sound it emitted was too monstrous to put into words, to really process.
Right. I think that is really all that I can get from all of this so far.
It should also be noted that the flames are fed, but the flames in the center of the room are fed from the main chamber, and there are coals in the kiln, but they appear to be essentially depleted soul gems used in the manner of charcoal. The dough that he is working, he seems to be making almost like humanoid shapes and placing them in the flames, letting them rise, as one would bread. You know a few techniques where witches particularly use this, where homunculi can be made by breaking people down into their raw parts, using them like dough, as what a baker would, and baking
Wow,
them.
this is just like my Japanese anime.
Oh, that hit me. That was a full body cringe.
Can love truly bloom on the battlefield.
About to find out, I
Okey-dokey.
think.
Right. I would like. First, let me check the door. Is the door in any way magical? Does it have any magical properties?
Was that the door?
Yes.
The door is sealed with a arcane lock.
Ah, fuck.
That means either it needs to be broken with a knock spell, or it will be a difficult lock to pick.
How difficult are we talking?
Arcane lock is a +10 to the DC.
Oh, Jesus.
So it will basically need me to sneak in there or something.
mm,
I say you come back with fucking. You send me a psychic message. We all charge into that room and then use stealth, annihilate somebody.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. With this current setup, I make my way back.
Can we assume he makes back safely?
I would
Roll
like
me a
to
stealth
position
check.
somewhere here. Give me a second. 50 feet. That should be enough for telepathical communication. right?
My range is 100 feet.
Good. And a
Oh,
stealth.
cool. You don't even have to.
Would you still like me to roll a stealth roll?
Please roll me a stealth roll. Just because the angle's a bit awkward.
That is effectively a 49 while moving, a 69 while standing still.
Okay, you're good. I will say, Naka, you will have to move to the doorway, because a foot of stone will stop your telepathy.
Huh? Oh, no, fair enough.
Yeah, there's like a limitation to how far, like stone, especially granite, which most of this isle is comprised of, severely impacts divination and telepathy.
All right.
As anyone who's tried to make a phone call around granite houses will tell you, Jesus Christ, that shit's rough.
Wait, is telepathy divination?
No, but they work under the ability for the magic to penetrate surfaces is similar. Like
Right.
lead will prevent telepathy.
So my ring doesn't prevent telepathy, right?
It does not, no. Your ring specifies divination.
Good. I relay everything that I've heard to Nakalevi, and I make the suggestion that probably the best thing to do at the moment is kick down the door, wave in the M4. School children won't be going to school anymore.
Open the door. Get on the floor.
Still no games on the PS4.
Yeah. All right. So Layman went into that room. Those wee imps are there. Surely aren't they freaking out since they just ran from the battle we just had? Like surely.
They are in the process of basically getting everything ready. They know that they're going to have to move out of this room soon, and they'll have to either kill you guys or escape. So they are finishing up what work they can.
All right. So basically, see if I just run up there with the crew and bust down the door, do we get a surprise round?
They're aware that you're here. They don't know your timing, so it will depend on your stealth rolls.
What if Duck makes a really big bomb and just blasts the door right in their face?
You'd certainly have surprise on your side in that case, assuming you can set it up.
Breaching clear.
Get a shaped charge, put it against the door, and fill the entire room with shrapnel.
You laugh. There's rules for that.
Of course there is.
All right, Duck, your turn to shine. Breaching clear, my friend.
Yeah,
like,
I'm
how
going
do I
to.
do this? Do I have to like gather up every dead body and just put it on the door so I can explode them all? Or
Oh, you know the thing about.
Alright.
and just want to check.
I'm going to help Duck. I'm going to infuse his bomb with gold for extra damage.
Can I break off a bunch of my like shoulder spikes and shit like that, and basically can we put them in the bombs to add my effect to it?
Oh, so what you're going to try and do is chip off your crystalline form and just shove it in as shrapnel.
Well, I do have protrusions. They're just like they're just kind of like growths in it.
I will say that it will require a certain sacrifice of either 10 hit points or regular hit points. You'll have to actually chip them off you, and they do have nerve endings in them.
Okay. I just want to know. It's the door where Nuka is, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You might want to stand back.
Well, specifically, it's the door
Not
north.
to the north. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
But by the way, Bill, I'm going to infuse with 500 gold, so to make explosion even more potent.
Do you have any stealth, Duck?
Oh yes. I've stealth on my Eidolon and me. So
All right, cool. Well, in that case, yeah, you want to go up to that door. I give you a fucking pat in the back.
I'll just
Sort of
roll it
plus
on my
11.
Eidolon
Yeah,
because it is quite good on my Eidolon.
On you go, my son. I never thought you were
Hey,
around. Glenn.
one second. Before we do that, Bill, you said strange galleons with men wearing strange armor, right?
Yes.
Do I, in any shape or form, recognize that?
Roll me a geography check or nobility.
Basically, the only reason why I'm wondering is not that there was some shit that passed while we were in the waiting room, like we spent 300 years in the waiting room and meanwhile someone conquered the island. You know, just
Okay, what order would those be in? Geography and nobility?
nobility first, geography later.
Okay, you recognize one of them. He's one of the so-called problem children in this end of the planet. That is a figure known colloquially as the Dread Emperor.
Oh shit, I heard the name. Jesus.
Judge Dredd.
The Dread Emperor is infamous as he is apparently some far-flung relative of the House of Thrun, aka the thrice-damned House of Thrun, the essentially chosen ones of Asmodeus who run Cheliax. He conquered the entire nation of Nidal more or less by himself with only a few handfuls of undead and mercenaries at his beck and call, and took the entire slave estate as his own, and in the process had every single member of the Nidalese council crucified as a sacrifice to Asmodeus.
Asmodeus. Layman, you might want to drag your icon up to the top. Though.
Right.
For those who don't know, Asmodeus in this setting is the devil. Straight up the devil. Lord of the Nine Hells.
Is that a historical occurrence?
Recent.
Okay.
He's also known as the Upstart King.
So it's no fucking future shit. Like he was on this island before and then...
He's not been here before. He's only been to Nidal.
Well, we're fucked. We spent years in the fucking waiting room. Fuck. Yeah, let's breach and clear, boys. Breach and clear.
All right. I got a stealth of 38, so on the Eidolon, so it's probably pretty good for that.
Mhm.
Alright, okay. And plus 11 for the pat in the back.
Go ahead and get the initiative order up.
And I'm gonna use the Eidolon as explosive bomb instead of just a regular bomb. And yeah, I think it's gonna do some damage.
Let's go ahead and roll initiative, see the order of events.
I'm gonna take the 10 HP to fucking snap up and just fucking get fragments of me into the fucking bombs to hit them. So, yeah, mark that down. I can't remember what the DC is on that fucking on my natural attack bullshit, but yeah. That's something that's happened. Guys?
Ye?
I'm so wondering if everybody went real quiet there for a second.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Just look up the crystal creature. So yeah, this is like a shape charge or whatever, then it's gonna hit fucking shit in the room, yeah?
It will destroy the wall, so the door.
I'll definitely destroy the door.
It might injure people in the immediate vicinity, but not very far.
Ye.
Can,
Okay,
can
will
we
I
make it injure people?
Something's going on with my keyboard, I can't type.
actually to destroy the door? Do I even need to roll bomb damage at this point? Because I'm assuming with all the bonuses added, that door doesn't stand.
Yes,
a
you do,
chance.
because the doors here are robust.
Oh, lovely. Okay. Will I roll to hit, or is it just assumed it's going up and placing it? If it's rolled still.
It's a door. It's not gonna. It is
Yeah.
robust. It is not evasive.
Okay. Rolling. Will I roll bomb damage now, or we? Anyone want to do anything first?
I added gold. Just leave it for Bill to calculate the bonus.
My only thing would be that I think I'm already, since I started earlier, still engaging in the dance, so you get my morale bonus to everything.
Spastically dancing while you
Yeah.
make the bomb.
Okay, so well, here's the initial damage anyway, and it's explosive as well. Okay, yeah, it's basically just a bigger explosion as well.
With how much gold did you infuse that shit, Ritualist?
500.
Yeah, something's going wrong with my keyboard. Every time I try to type in a bar or something like that, it just opens up like shortcuts and stuff like that. I don't know what's happened.
Probably either your Alt or your Control key got stuck.
Yeah.
Right?
Or
It's
the
that
FN key.
fucking
It's probably the function
bastard
key.
shit. The keys look fine. Fuck.
That'll give me time to find the boom trap sound effect.
Severely press down on Alt, Control, and stuff like that. Severely press down several times. Hammer it a bit, and it should be fine.
Failing that, unplug your keyboard and plug it back in again.
Feeling that, you use your mouse and open the keyboard on the screen.
You thought that's some degeneracy.
Have you seen the female Edmund in
God.
Wendy Resurrected?
Oh no, she's fucking Chandler's ex from Friends.
How was that? The nanny, if you watch the TV series, like that Jewish actress that's like,
Yeah, that's who I'm talking about. The fucking that's
Janice.
yeah, Janice. Oh god, that fucking laugh cut through my soul.
Alright, so so yeah, I unplugged my keyboard for the second time there, and I went over every fucking button and just I don't know what's happened.
Well, we can call a short bathroom break if you want to reset your computer and see if that works.
Well, the only thing is, I just need to look up the crystal creature thing. Everything else I can do fine. Yeah, pretty sure.
we can roll for Naka, or what do we need to do?
Well, I don't type to roll. I just use the fucking roll button on my shortcuts. So I'm dyspraxic. It would take longer to type that out.
Just tell us so somebody else can type it for you.
Thank you. Right. So could somebody just type crystal creature in the chat there for me? Thank you. Oh, fuck.
You gotta get all those cummies out of your keyboard, my dude.
It's not cummies. I literally told Lehman what happened. I had a plate of spaghetti bolognese, and I was sitting.
Oh
fucking-
God! You know what? It would be less gross if it was semen.
Actually,
I took my key.
referring to a spaghetti bolognese, actually ragu a la bolognese.
Did you put milk in it?
Did you put milk in the bolognese? That's the question.
I never fucking made it. I'm not fucking sitting down there making fucking pasta sauce, you fucking men.
But did you put milk in the bolognese?
I don't know. It wasn't me that made it.
That means you put milk in it.
Bolognese confirmed for all right.
Either way, it was delicious. I just basically, because my chair's fucked up because it's old as shit, and I sat down and it did that thing where, you know, the momentum slides back and then it just slid right up and out of the bowl and onto my fucking lip.
Only $3.99 to buy PewDiePie's chair, and then you won't have this problem.
Thank fuck if I had my keyboard on my crotch, otherwise, or I would have had boiling hot fucking spaghetti bolognese all over my. Oh no, sorry, actually I did. That's a fair
So it would have been bolognese, but
Bazinga.
Wow.
Zimbabwe.
Alright, okay. So it's literally just Chrome. It's just Chrome that's doing it.
Well, whilst you're sorting that out, I'm going for a piss. Short bathroom break. Everyone go
Alright,
empty
yeah,
your
everybody.
bladders.
Alright, well in that case, Lyman, who do you reckon's best person to go for first?
Your mum.
I just realised I've got two
he said
versions of
best,
Chrome
not
at the same time.
worst.
Sadness.
God, my mother. I had some more of that bolognese today, man. It was amazing. Yeah, that fixed it. I don't know what it was. Chrome just fucking vanished up its own arse for some reason. Yeah. But what do you reckon your best planet for action is then with the super stealth move of death? Layman fucking Captain Gay Boy in the middle.
I think the big thingy in the middle would be probably a good choice to fuck up first.
Back.
Alright, okay. Right, so basically Operation fucking Cuck the Wounded. So pretty much alright, so am I first in the turn order now?
Yep.
Okay, sweet.
Real quick, am I still in the radius of Aiden's performance in Ritualist's boost?
I believe the distance on both of those is 60 feet.
Oh, actually. Alright. Okay, injury, save 4 negates, onset 1 day, frequency 1 day, effect 1d6 damage, cure 2 consecutive saves. The save DC is charisma based.
Aiden, honey boo boo.
Alright, so does that mean it operates on my charisma?
Yeah.
What they need to roll? And the base is what, 15?
Yes, but this would require them to survive this encounter.
Okay.
Of which, or seeing as their only way out is a barrier place that's got a force wall in the way.
Alright, well, I hit them all weight, so that's 21 fort save for all of them, or they lose D6, 1d6,
What's the onset?
dexterity. Fucking 1 day.
So in a day, they'll have to make their first save.
Brilliant, so I just wasted fucking 1 HP from that.
Sorry,
It's
I walked
still-
away for a second. Did I get asked something?
No, don't worry, you're good. It does, however, count as crystalline now, so it goes through their armor.
Oh, nice, sweet. Okay, so we hit the mod in, and fucking we all just breached in.
Okay, that's the blast. That will be a 20-foot radius on the. What's the radius on the explosive? Is it 10 feet? Because if they hit one go.
Back.
Look at book.
Oh god, yeah, it's just fused.
Everything okay now?
Yeah, seems like it.
So I take it Duck's still in the bathroom, yeah?
No.
Alright, what was the range then?
The range of that bomb.
Yeah.
A normal bomb is like, one sec. A normal bomb is about 5-foot radius, but an explosive bomb is 10 foot.
Alright, so I hit one of them and I lost 10 health doing it. Brilliant. Probably should have planned this out a bit better, to be honest, before
I
did
will reason that because of 500 gold pieces being placed into it, I will double the radius up to 20 feet, so it does hit the whole room.
So I
Except
hope,
this-
I hope
except
we,
this
we are
guy.
like hiding behind the walls while this is fucking happening. I think we have that much common sense.
Yeah, you're gonna want to be clear of this. As the door gets ejected out of its housing and across the room. Hang on. And
Good morning, Chechnya.
Nice.
okay. Nuka,
Yep.
you're up first.
Right then. Well, I'm not going to hit it with a Operation Cuck the Wounded because fucking just yet, because we need to wait till everybody's in the room so that they can actually do something.
Yeet.
Right.
Oh yeah, idle music.
Fuck it. Go. 30 feet. Right, cool. I'm gonna move up to. Let's see. Fuck it. I'm gonna go here. I take it it's a surprise round, yeah?
Yes.
Like you said. Alright, cool. So that means we all get to go without them getting to go first.
You all get one action before they get to act. It can be an attack, that can be a move, but it can't be both. Unless you have a class feature that lets you do both.
Oh, right. So we could cuck the Wounded right now. Did I get attacks of opportunity on a surprise round?
No, you do not get attacks of opportunity until you have acted in the round.
And they're
Well,
all
until you
considered
act in the
flat-footed?
combat. Yes.
Alright, okay. Right. Guys, we could work some fucking beautiful magic here. What do we want to cuck the Wounded first? Giant crab demon?
How exactly does that work? Next
Basic-
turn?
No, as in, like, we get an extra action in this round as we do stuff.
Well, I suspect I can maybe bolt these motherfuckers, or I can use the paralyzing bolt on this guy. He seems important.
But wait, the demons immediately after me? Surprise rounds do not work at all like I thought they did.
No, they don't get to act in the surprise round. It's a
Oh, they
whole. It's a whole new. It's a whole round before they get to act.
Ah.
But everyone who gets to act only gets one action. So you need to be in a position to shoot in order to shoot,
I mean, if you...
or you can move.
Does that include swift actions? Everything is included as one action?
I will say that swift actions will be on a case-by-case basis.
Okay.
So if you want to start singing, I'm not gonna
I think I
penalise
already
you for
am.
that.
Alright,
So
okay.
basically-
Stopped. I mean, unless
Then you're good.
I'm asking if I can take a drink as a swift action without.
Yes, I will. Because you have a specific ability that decreases its time, yes, I will allow that to occur.
5 foot steps, okay?
5 foot steps are okay as they are free actions.
Okay.
So I am gonna use my free action to move. 40 feet. I'm gonna fly 40 feet into the room, and yep, that'll be my free action.
Okay. Ritualist, you're up.
So if
Have
I
one
like,
action.
if I step here, basically like I'm on the corner, and do I have any line of sight of at this motherfucker?
On that motherfucker, you'll have to crane your neck around the corner, take the shot, but you will just about have line of sight.
Yeah.
Look at it this way: you have 5 foot of reach, so your ranged attacks can originate from any square adjacent to you. So from
Yeah.
here,
So basically,
shooting
I
upwards.
can shoot from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to.
But if you do not have precise shot, Knuckle will provide them with cover.
Rapid shot, rapid reload. I do not have, but I'll hope I'll get this shot. Unless I roll one, this should be good.
Yeah, please don't fuck me up because I'm going to be right in the thick of it in between all four.
Also,
of
don't
them.
forget that as it's a sun crossbow, and you are the Goyim.
Ah, no, it does not affect it anymore. It just has a flat +2.
Ah.
It was replaced for gold weaponry. So I also have +4 from Aiden, yes?
Yeah, you have a +4 to. You can choose between +4 to strength and constitution, or just a flat +2 to hit and damage. As you are not a strength weapon user, I would suggest +2 to strength and to hit and damage.
Just +2, so 20.
It should be noted that under the effects of Raging Song, attacking is pretty much as far as you can do. Anything else becomes difficult, because Rage is not exactly the most, shall we say, dexterous
Okay, so
kind of thing.
ooh. I'm going roll to confirm. Bill.
Yeah, roll to confirm.
Oh, Ritualist, you sexy beast.
It's flat-footed. Let me check its AC. That would have hit it, even if it weren't flat-footed. Roll your damage. Jesus Christ. It's double damage, I think.
Yes, so by the way, is this thing also a Goy? This demon?
Well, yes. Look at the fucking thing.
So it's also +2 from Aiden for attack?
Mhm. Yep, and that is multiplied.
Yeah, I just roll it once, so what do I have to roll now?
Just roll it again.
Oh my god, I just realised it's the Berserk Baffadong.
Yeah, it's the goat apostle.
50 points of damage. No, yeah, this is 15 total.
Oof. Okay, it's not at risk of death from massive damage. Just Jesus.
Hey, speaking of massive damage, Bill, I've got a question regarding the rules by which we play.
Yes.
There is the 50 damage fortitude save rule. Do we play by that or not?
We do. I
We
spell
do.
about that. We do.
If you take, I actually use the rule that if you take half your remaining health and damage, no matter what figure it is, it can be under 50. You still
right.
have to roll.
Okay.
But if it's under 50, it just causes shock and unconsciousness rather than death.
Okay.
If it's over 50, it's just pink mist.
Don't forget, Layman, I was talking to you about that before, and I was talking about like,
So if it wasn't, if I didn't input, if it was just flat 50, you'd have had to roll last session after that harm to the face.
Yeah.
Okay, now that Ritualist has successfully shot Baphomet in the dick.
Left nut is gone. Now to remove the right nut.
Now you just thread the needle, so to speak. So at least one person realised what I was saying there.
You know, I just realised that was a Rule 63 at Aiden's character and not Uzalu's character for the Sargon campaign.
Oh god, it threw me off there.
Yeah, sorry, Aiden, I had to use Uzal's Wendy just a little bit.
No, it's good.
Aiden Paladin was a Uzalu clone, to be honest.
To be honest, you're not wrong. Have to adopt a British accent.
You're adopted.
This changes everything.
I mean, Seamus wasn't adopted because he's still alive.
Oh, Bigora.
So Seamus, the only person who's still maintaining their original gender for the rest of the session.
I don't like what you might be implying by that.
I told you, you fucking jumped the gun and downed a potion of gender swap to fix a temporary setback.
Oh. Oh no.
I tell you to bend over backwards and kiss your dick goodbye, but if you could do that, you wouldn't be an adventurer.
To be
So
fair,
technically, this is the episode that tells from my husband's daughter.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to meet.
Tales from my alimony check. Sorry, was that too raw?
No, that was too accurate.
tales from my son Tariq.
Real.
You know, also, if we do get a total party wipe here, then, you know, we can just blame it on the fact that we're now a woman, you know?
Right, exactly. Everything
Can
you
we
do
just
that you
count
fuck
Nuka
up.
dead as 6 times? Because that's probably how it'll happen anyway.
The death gap. Alright, take your turn, Primus.
Alright, if I set up the hack put where my Eidolon is standing with my Eidolon, would I be able to fire it from that position at the one straight above it? Like,
Yes,
through Nuka. Like, I know
but
Nuka
it would take one of your turns to set it up and one of your turns to fire it.
As in, like, the Eidolon's turn to set it up.
Yeah, then your turn would fire it. This, folks, is why regular summoners are stronger than synthesis summoners. They get 2 turns. Rolled away.
So, just, okay, so... a second, just finding the macro I haven't...
Imagine the following
Right, actually.
situation: breach and clear. Naka storms in like a proper SWAT commando. A bolt appears out
Oh,
of
no.
nowhere and shoots the guy in the dick. And the next thing is, oh god, it happened. Naka just gets blown to pieces.
Yeah, there is a trick to being a SWAT commander. Once you breach the room, you're meant to stand to the side of the door so people can get in and have a clear firing line.
I thought everybody was going to move in and not, like, you know, take pot shots for the door so we could set up the Cuck the Wounded plan.
Have you not
No.
noticed
Apparently
how many
nobody
ranged-
got the memo.
Have you-
Nobody got the fucking memo.
Have you noticed how many ranged people there are in this
I
party?
know how many range you can all do about 4 attacks if you've got a direct line of sight.
Yeah, but we don't exactly want to go into the room where
No,
we're gonna
it's
get
scary.
ganged up on.
I do have a line of sight. What do you want? This is exactly me. The previous.
I
session.
think we have more pressing issues.
Roll to confirm.
Is it not true this is why you've died 6 times, Nuka?
What, my teammates? Yes.
Oh no! Roll 1d100.
Oh, Danny.
Oh, great peril stuff.
Oh look, Lord Grip.
No,
Oh,
it would take 2 sets of bad rolls for that to happen.
Turn them.
Roll 1d100 again.
Turn them Mormon. Turn them Mormon or something. Make the warp tip. Make them
No, I
Mormon.
don't like how close.
Oh no!
Oh no! I don't want to be near
We are
her.
going on a trip to a place called Auschwitz.
Duck. Can we do anything right? Jesus Christ.
I can survive.
It's happening. It's literally happening.
No, please, no.
Do I have to roll anything else?
I
Okay.
think you've done enough.
You need to roll a will save.
If it's anything against mind-altering effects, at least he should get +2 against that morality bonus.
And +4.
I mean, I'm immune to mind-altering effects.
It doesn't matter
Oh no.
because you're not immune to possession.
Oh no!
Good job, dumbass.
Because
Plus
possession is magic jar, a necromancy effect.
Did
So wait, we
Did you
literally
just
have an
say,
anti-pope now, right?
what sort of a save did you mean?
A will save, please.
Okay, what
The one you-
bonuses? What bonuses do I get?
+4 for me.
Roll it. Just roll it raw. You can add them after the fact. Okay.
Hey, good boy.
That's pretty good. Now I have to roll the DC.
Okay, don't forget the bonuses.
I'm aware.
Fucking dumbass.
I hope you get possessed instead, Nuka.
Be glad that I'm using a variant of this, because this could have been a Balor.
Jesus.
Like, honest to God, I will stop resisting whatever possesses me just as long as it goes after Duck first.
Are you sure about that?
On the conditions that it's winning, and I can tell it's winning.
So as long as this thing appears in you, it's allowed to take up roost as long as it kills Duck.
All right,
Like
Bill,
a
I know,
shut
I know,
your
I know,
mouth.
Bill,
Shut the fuck
Bill,
up.
I know what you're trying to do. Fucking fuck off. You know what I mean? Like, you know, but Duck's a pain in the arse, but we're not killing him off just yet to get Razor Fisted.
It was your words, not mine.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, Nuka's the aggressor here. I think the party should help me in this situation.
Okay,
Yeah, I will if... I'll do what I can, I guess.
people in the room, could roll me a perception check, please?
Does that
Oh, could you do me another favour, please, Duck? Could you roll a will save for your Eidolon?
Oh no. No, no, no. Okay, it has better will than me at least.
It's not difficult.
Alright, I will be okay if he gets killed by his own Eidolon. That would be fucking hilarious.
2 consecutive 17s. My god.
Oh, well done, Duck.
Okay, those of you in the room, look at Duck. One, you notice that he's still a he, and 2, there are there's an iron spike jutting out of his skin.
Okay, I'm confused by this. Can I try to understand it? By
Yes,
using
you may.
bardic knowledge?
Probably the hardest fight we've ever done. Could it have gone any more wrong?
Okay. As you're watching, more iron spikes are pushing through his flesh, but he doesn't seem to notice. You've heard rumors, namely that there are some incumbent deities, so to speak. There are some upstarts in the world of the divine game, so to speak. Then referred to as the Lords of Iron.
Right.
One of
I'm
which
Duck
is referred to as Lord Grip.
I knew it would be Lord Grip as soon as I saw this.
Iron spikes driven through the flesh is a sign of fealty.
Wait, what?
Is there anybody
You-
who could have rolled told correctly to save himself from this shit.
You're-
Let's put it this way: that he's not presently, that he's only marked by is proof that you've succeeded.
You just became Lord Grip's bitch.
You're just scarred by the event.
Brilliant. We've got fucking Irish the Hedgehog. Amazing. He's covered in fucking spines.
So does this affect me in any way or what?
Oof, yes, it does.
Oh no.
If someone tries to touch your soul in a place you don't like, that's no good.
Dark, what's your constitution score?
Constitution. Mine is 16.
That's good. I get to flip a coin.
I don't like what you mean by it's good.
Take 7 points of constitution drain.
Jesus.
Furthermore, in future, whenever you roll on the perils table, you add 10 to the result.
Oh fuck. But I'm pretty sure if it matters in this situation, I am immune to drain.
This will be bypassing normal immunity.
Yay.
As it's less a drain and more a permanent reduction.
Oh, sure was great when you were fucking giving me shit last week for the current bullshit of the week fucking me over.
At least mine's a positive.
What, you lost like 7 con?
Yeah, I'm a 9 now.
Nine's still a negative.
Yeah.
That will continue in your present body. If you get reincarnated or similar, it will cease. Similarly, there are ritual methods to reduce this penalty, but that will be for another time. Please remember to adjust your health accordingly.
Oh no.
Hey, speaking of positive, what does happen to the Heckbot shot?
That's a good question. Oh, Nucker, what's your touch AC?
Ha 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 ha! I get fucked.
Surrender, to just give up and be like, okay, if we don't care,
My touch
sacrifice.
AC is 15 apparently.
Okay. Duck, roll me a attack roll, please.
Oh, lovely.
Please just miss Duck, please.
If you
I'd
don't,
like
I swear to God, I am actually going to just completely fuck the plan, and I'm going to come down there and I'm going to fucking cut your head off. I swear to God, I'm so sick of your shit.
Do you want to hit or damage?
To hit, please.
Okay.
Because I want to see you roll another 1.
Please don't. Please don't.
Oh, thank God. Wait, no.
Hey, wait, isn't a 19 a crit on a Heckbot?
No, it's not. It's a 20 for a crit, which is a good reason because it's a ×4 crit. If this thing critted and hit poor fucking Nucker, it would reduce into a mist.
Imagine the fucking scenario, this SWAT team killer just jumps in, this spiked abomination of crystalline shards and a samurai. And before he can even draw his sword properly, he just suddenly explodes into pink mist.
To be fair, they would get hit by the crystal shit again.
I'm disturbed by how much you enjoy this prospect.
I'm the second bomb. Alright, so can I roll for a counter on this?
No, as you're flat-footed versus friendly fire.
There's no way I could make it so that
You're
he could roll against it.
fucking useless, dog.
Like with the saving finale, he couldn't roll against it.
With saving finale, that's Samaganda.
I think that's only if he had the ability to make a saving throw in the first place. If he doesn't have the ability, I don't think it would.
Well, if he gets hit with enough damage, he might need one.
Okay.
Will I roll the damage?
Please roll the damage. And if you have any rider effects like poison, please roll those too.
There's
I'm
fire.
pretty sure I'm immune to poison. And that, alright, well that fire doesn't do it, and I've got 5 DR.
Also, you've got regular damage reduction. So, what's your regular damage reduction? It's 5, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure it's like 10. Oh, no, I've got DR5 regular and 10 acid, cold, electricity, and fire.
Okay, so you take a total of 14 points of damage.
I
Oh
hit
my God.
something.
Brilliant. So I honestly, I've just lost about 24 health to fucking duck shenanigans.
You took like 14.
No, 10 for the fucking bomb.
How did you take
Are
10
you
from the bomb?
struggling? Like, I mean, I don't know what your total
Something-
health is like.
something.
I'm concerned.
I'm sure the bard put some healing into you.
Whatever. But are any of them bleeding, by the way? Is the human guy bleeding?
Oh, most of them have got at least like quite bad wounds. And with the human, it's difficult to tell what blood's his.
I'm just wondering if I
alright,
need
fair
to
enough.
do some shit to help you guys out with the heals, since I can do something about that. I guess
Well,
I
it's a
can
bit-
help with the saving finale since But you're
No,
okay.
I was yeah, I'll be all right. But I was going to put myself into the nasty position of being between the 4 of these giant bastards. Like, I have to hit them with a kill the wounded plan. But fucking
Between
no.
two demons, yeah.
yeah. But now nobody's in the room to take the shots, and also fucking.
Well, whose fault is that?
Mate, I am in the room. I can take the shots.
I know, fucking. Oh.
I just love that in the
I- I
chat.
was- I was
Is
a bit-
Ducker dead again?
I was
Question
about to
mark.
say, the only person that hasn't let me down is the guy that dropped a hammer so hard on my nuts that it fucking rendered me to a bloody pulp.
Oh, come on, everyone has tried to help you. It's not our fault.
Bill, can I use that 19 to make it a cold shot and knock his penis?
It's
Yeah,
roll 63.
As a Vikings.
Offense.
Next
Oh yeah,
time
that's
I'm-
true. Yeah,
Alright, no,
just shoot him
fuck,
straight in the ovaries.
no, fuck it, no, tell you what, I'm playing it in character. I'm no so pissed off that I have been shot by Duck, literally because of my trait, I now need to go there and fucking murder him.
You need to bitch him out. I mean, really, start a cat fight.
It won't work. Duck's a dude.
Oh, shit.
Haha.
Well,
Domestic
for now.
abuse charges are now being filed.
Come on.
For now.
Nooka, you come after me, I'll send you to a fucking Magdalene laundry.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Magdalene Laundry?
That's a regional joke. Another fucking bleak one at that.
Your babies will be in the slurry pits. Just a friendly advice.
Ooh, what you say?
I'm actually going to roll a D100 whether, if it's below 50, I'm going to kill Duck, and if it's above 100, I'm going to work on actually clearing this room.
In before
I-
69.
I think I'm
Above
gonna-
100.
What is
I'm-
wrong
I'm-
with all of you? Gee, what am I even doing here, for fuck's sake? This is...
I think I'm going to die in this fight anyway, because of the way things are going, so, like, you know, I might as well make it worth
Didn't
it.
you just die, like, 3 hours ago?
I got
shit.
Less than that, in fact.
Wow. I can't believe that. You just come out there and say that about a survivor. Fucking unbelievable.
It only took like 20 minutes of beating a dude for fucking
Being a
for
woman.
Aiden's character to just say bitches. Am I right?
Look, I'm just feeling really attacked by everybody now, right now, and like, actually quite literally, and it's not really fair. Look, I tried so hard. I tried so
And
hard.
got so far.
to help
But in
him.
the end, it doesn't even matter, my dude.
This is why men are pigs.
This is the patriarchy.
No, don't go down that road. Your Rule 63 Edmund looks way too much like a Sarkeesian.
Oh god. Tropes versus women and.
Cats are
Alright,
walkers.
okay. It's Layman's turn. Fucking, let's go.
Yeah, Levin, please. Save the day.
I throw all of my rapiers in Naka's face. No, I don't. I make
Yes,
a
join the squad.
delicious. I make a delicious 5-foot step, and I stab the ever-loving fuck.
Don't wait for Kirk the Wounded. Like, just set up to.
He's only got a like he's only got a like standard attack. So he gets like one attack with each arm. So might as well make the most of it.
Also, by the way, so you agreed that Duck shot me in the balls with a cannon thing, yeah?
Well, you don't have balls at present.
Yeah,
so
exactly, but you agreed.
I'm just going to say it caught you in the back of the head.
Bill,
So he never hit me.
no, here's the
Never
thing.
hit me.
To be fair, cold shot has to be made before the thing.
Yeah, it has to be stated. Technically, I should be rolling randomly for hit location. But I can't be bothered. I was going to say it's right between the shoulder blades.
Yeah, Levin, don't forget we have a plus 1d8 on each attack.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. The PS4 has no games.
Yeah, PS4.
We've been ragging on the PS4 a lot tonight.
Right, keep in mind,
Yes,
there's
come on.
a third question. How do we solve the invisible fighting thingy? Because I've seen a few approaches, but there's really nothing canon.
Flat-footed, +2 to hit, and that's about it. It's they are flat-footed against you, and you get +2 to hit.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so we're gonna do what the things I see is. Ooh,
That is effectively
Damn.
plus 18, plus 19 on every attack.
And plus 1d8 on each attack.
okay. I'm gonna tell you right
Damage.
now. Your goal number here is 24.
4 of them should hit. Let me just recalculate really quick. Yeah, 4 of them hit.
Okay. Please roll damage.
Oh, and there's a crit.
True. Actually, wait. Are your weapons keened at all?
They are not keen, but they are Roipiers.
So yeah, you have one threat. Actually, it doesn't. It does not matter. This creature is immune to crits.
Oh, right, so I don't even have to roll. Okay.
No, just don't. I'm just going to tell you right now. Don't. Waste,
Okay.
Not going to waste your time. There's no bigger cardinal sin than a DM wasting someone's time. The waiting room thing notwithstanding.
Inaka, have you seen the picture I posted in the general chat? With you getting shot in the ass as you jump inside.
Have you been shot in the ass so hard you end up looking like Thoth?
Yeah.
I love how I came back to you ever been shot so hard in the ass you end up looking like Foth. Context, please.
Well, look at your picture. You have like an ibis face.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
There's a point. Does your mask change with your gender?
I don't know. Do female horses have different faces?
Not really. No.
Depends on what you're doing to them.
Don't know. I've just turned into a fucking female knuckle Dakimura. With arms and legs. I look like Tofu for Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, no, Mega Saber points this out. You were owed something due to the axe to the back of the neck.
I thought the eternal penance was that I was reincarnated and ended up having to deal with you a second time.
So anyway, that is 107 damage.
Oof.
Okay, that's over 4 attacks.
Also, fuck, 107 damage. Fuck.
Okay.
Does that mean it has to do the fort save twice?
No, because this thing is sturdy. You're just raining down blows on this thing. You're just every available gap in its carapace. You're just shoving more steel into the gaps, and you can feel like air bladders within it just puncture and begin to deflate. And as you're going to work on this thing, it's just you can see its shoulders are spasming and the more air being forced through the skulls that litter its back and cover its face. All the while, this horrible kind of bluish mixture of ichor and rotten blood just pours out through the gaps. But as you're going, you can see that this is taking a toll on your weapons. Like after every attack, it's a little bit more difficult to push through the layers of bone and flesh. It's
Keep in
dulling the points.
Keep in mind they are masterwork Fireforged steel. If that makes any difference.
I'm keeping that in mind.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, it's much more difficult to injure this thing than you thought it would be. Like, your blows aren't doing as much as you thought they would.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Will that be all, Layman?
I make a quick, intense Deboroni and that's it.
Another one of the Canon edit style spins in the chair.
kind of.
Aiden.
Okay, can I see anything in this room from this area? Or can I do a 5-foot step?
You can see anything from, like, this bit outwards.
But if I wanted to cast something, I actually have a question about if I do it like the 5-foot step, does that count as a?
It's always a free action to 5-foot step.
Okay,
So
I'll do that.
that's a freebie.
Let me see real quick. Okay, I have a question then. Given these are some kind of weird evil demons, if I were to cast Crushing Despair on them, would that work? Or would it...
Yes. As demons and daemons are both creatures made up of negative emotions and forms of fate of death, they are actually hilariously susceptible to emotional effects.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Crushing Despair, which is a 30-foot effect, and I'm going to cast it from here, so it should affect everything.
Okay.
Does
Does
it without
Crushing
us?
Despair... Well, it won't really affect Nuka as he's
That's
undead.
what I'm wondering about. That would be the only question.
I don't... So it's on the dude with the glasses.
That
it's
would
like a
be
30.
the most reasonable place to cast it, but the only question
Okay.
is how does it affect Nuka?
Well, he's...
He was anal
It's
violated.
basically
I don't
just
think he can-
depression, the spell. I'm not sure you can really make him more depressed than he already is.
That's
Pretty
yeah.
much. I don't know
I'm
how
look it
it
up.
is being a woman reincarnated as a knuckle.
Oh God, it's getting
Knuckle
hot
of
already.
Oh,
Eve,
here he goes.
becoming a woman.
Oh my god.
becoming crystal, becoming a vampire, becoming a robot.
Shut
Becoming
your
an
fucking
iron
pie hole,
woman.
woman.
And he just have to relax and
Yeah,
chill.
Oh God, the tests were right.
Actually, he still would get +2 to mind altering effects from me having taken 2 drinks and being within my range.
Yeah, so even if he...
Which would
Does
totally
fail.
counter. Actually, that would completely counteract if it's +2. I think.
Yeah, it's just a minus... everyone who fails to save needs to make it... It takes a -2 to attack, saves, ability checks, skill checks, and weapon damage rolls.
It's a real problem in misogyny
It's
amongst
a level
this group
3
now.
spell, so it would be DC 13 plus your charisma modifier. So yeah, it's also a cone-shaped burst,
Yeah.
not a radius burst.
Oh,
Was not aware of that.
what's the
Yeah,
difference actually then?
Cone shape is a 30-foot cone. So, hang on, I've got a thing for that. I did not know this was a cone spell.
That's racist.
You're racist. Hang on.
Everything's racist, everything's sexist, and it all has to be pointed out.
Oh, fucking that. Oh. Okay, it's actually larger than this. That is your radius. I think. Yep.
30, yeah.
So basically,
Yep.
it's all Naka.
That is your
I can't
point. That is.
place that
Hang
on
on.
the guy in the middle.
No, it's more like a shotgun than a blast.
Ooh.
That you should have control of it. But on the plus side, it does mean that if you aim it, you can. I think you can just about catch everyone.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you can rotate it, but there you go. You can like fine tune rotate it if you click on it. There's a little bit that kind of juts out on the left hand side. If you like hold Alt, you can.
Hold on. Okay. See, I don't know.
It had to be in. It would have to be in contact
Okay.
with you, like in a
Okay.
5-foot square beside you. But
Oh. Okay.
so it would
doesn't-
need to be like here.
Oh, does it
but
say
it would
how
s-
far I can cast it?
Yeah, it's got a 30-foot range in a cone.
Oh,
So you could get it like here and get pretty much everyone except one dude.
Okay. Alright, I'll
He's
just
like,
cast Depression upon everyone.
okay, everyone in that needs to roll a save. Will save versus DC 13 plus Aiden's Charisma modifier.
I'm immune
So,
to shit. I'm immune to shit like that, though, aren't I?
I think you're immune to mind affecting.
Where did it
It's,
I'm
I deleted it just because I knew what it was going to be hitting,
Okay.
and it takes a massive amount of space.
I'm immune to a lot of things.
You are.
Yeah, also, again, he gets +2 to mind effects from me. Which I believe this would count as, on some level?
Yes, this is a enchantment compulsion mind affecting spell. If you look in the school section of a spell, that'll tell you exactly what it counts as.
Okay.
And it has verbal, somatic, and material components. What material components are there to this thing?
It just says -2 penalty to attack, saving throws, ability checks, skill checks, weapon damage rolls. This is what I see. But yeah, I think since he gets +2 morality on mind effects from me also having had 2 drinks since this started. I don't know exactly how that all works. I'm trying not to fuck with you too much, Nuka. I'm trying to just screw with the other
I'm
things.
pretty sure Nuck is immune to it.
Yep.
You can roll she can roll if she wants to, but
Do I have to roll anything for this?
no, it's versus a DC of 13 plus your charisma modifier. What would your charisma modifier be?
It is, let's see.
Went much more than a minute there.
It's 18 plus 4.
So +4, so 17 total. It's DC. Oh, the cake of Damon failed. Let's see what Big Boss Dude gets. Oh no.
He's going to
Well,
kill himself.
How could this happen to me? Okay, what would be a good icon for depression?
Logan Paul.
Little- That's not on the icon section. If it was there, I'd just use that. I'm just going to use these little broken hearts.
We found a dead body in the crypt pedo god tomb.
We found a dead body in George Soros' basement.
Oof.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's not surprising.
To be honest, you can find a dead body if you just look at George Soros. Okay, well that'd be all, Aiden.
Yeah. Oh, well, I think that's all I can do. So, yep.
I have crippling depression. Okay, Nuka, you're up.
Alright, so how bad is Big Krabby McCrabberson doing?
Big Krabby McCrabberson is still going strong, and it doesn't appear as though it has much in the way of a brain. It just kind of stands there, kind of shuffling on its knuckles, on its like weird pointy flesh legs, trying to kind of orientate itself. You're not even sure what this thing does.
Can I use as a free action knowledge arcana to deduce what this thing is and maybe give them advice how to kill it best?
Yes, you may. I believe it is Arcana. Double check.
I don't know. What do you think, Layman? Nobody else is in the room. Do I hit it? We kill the Cuck the Wounded, do you reckon?
How exactly does it work? Who gets the bonus?
Literally every attack done by my allies after I use it gets 2d6 to every hit.
Get it going, boy. Get it going.
Alright, well, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble, but I got my counters, so I might be okay.
How close do we have to be for that bonus?
You just need to hit it.
Okay.
Okay, Ritualist. You know this thing's a construct, but you're not quite sure what kind. You're aware that it is similar in construction to both a number of types of undead construct, and also superficially similar in structure to cannon golems.
Fuck it, Cuck the Wounded. Ah!
Roll to confirm. Oh wait, doesn't matter, these are immune to crits.
Are they? Oh no, okay.
Yeah. It's golem.
So basically, the question is, do I know what is like the best way how to heal this thing? Is it like to kill maybe the summoner, or is it just to go for it straightly?
If it's anything like a cannon golem, it is completely immune to magic.
Alright, well,
It's also tough as nails. It'll
Can-
shrug off most. It'll shrug off a good chunk of damage of anything that isn't adamantine, for instance.
What about force damage?
Force damage will go straight through that.
Plus.
But keep in mind, it is immune to magic. The only exceptions to it are water-related spells. If assuming it is a cannon golem of some description, water spells would stop it firing the cannon, and if it was heat metal would cause it to backfire. But
Okay.
it does not appear to be a regular cannon golem, as it lacks the external cannons.
Okay, so I had it for 40 damage base and what's it called? Fucking 6 desiccation damage.
And don't forget, from me, you also have 1d8 damage.
Are you close enough for that?
I infused your weapon.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And you have
Desi-
+4. Yes, you're within 60 feet. You have +4.
Alright, good.
Okay. Elemental damage does not affect it. Specifically, desiccation does not. And you're having a lot of trouble cutting this thing. Shoka, you can feel Shoka blunting as you try and carve into it.
Monomolecular, my nigga.
I am aware.
Rules of nature!
Oh yeah, we actually have Naka. I'm very disappointed. You forgot to scream "Lex Naturae" every time you draw your sword.
No, that's only when I pop the Scabbard of Vigor,
All right, okay.
which is still probably one of the best items I ever have. I just
Oh, what's the thing to make the bot play, by the way? It's like 2 semicolons, right?
Oh, we're getting demonetized again.
No, it's just one thing I want to play. This is the noise you get.
By the way, Bruno,
Nice. So, I had it for 45 damage.
Damn, that was the actual clang. I was wrong one. My bad.
And I'm gonna pop aid another. I can do it in 30 feet. I'm gonna hit Layman with plus. What do you want, Layman? Do you want death or do you want attack?
Give me to hit just to be extra safe.
Alright, cool. Yeah, so plus 11 if any of his moves fuck up. And that will be my turn. But will you still try to find berserk clang noises?
I found it.
Yeah.
Alright, so, yep, my turn's over.
Okay. Next up are Leucodaemons. Okie dokie. Let's see what they've got to play with. I know they've got some very fun abilities. Let's go with... This will be fun. Okay. Nuka, are you using your reach stance?
No.
Okay. Then this one will 5-foot step this way. And reach out towards Layman. Layman,
Yes, my boy.
what's your touch AC? Just to clarify.
Touch AC. A question regarding touch AC. Does natural armor count towards touch AC?
No.
Okay, in that case, 21.
It grasps you by the head.
No, it doesn't.
Wish to
Acrobatic
roll,
dodge.
roll away.
I don't like your tone. I don't like your tone. Do I have any idea what it wants to do?
You can see as it reaches out its hand, you can see this swirling, almost gap in reality in the center of its palm.
Is he... Holy fuck! What's his name? Miraku from Inuyasha? That you?
Sahando.
No, it's
Yeah,
worse.
no, acrobatic dodge, my dude.
Okay, roll away.
Why are my tits so big?
Because you're Scottish.
I'm not sure that's how the nationality works.
I think
No, it's what it actually is he's stealing sheep. He's attempting to smuggle them out of the room. Okay, you successfully dodge a harm spell. You may remember it's the thing that nearly obliterated your torso last time you got hit by it.
Oh, lovely.
However, it does remain undischarged in his hand. I say his. It's not, well, not anymore. This one's very upset about being emasculated, quite literally. And the other one, well, harm wouldn't do fuck against him, but... Ooh, I know it'll be funny.
Is this Bill funny or
Me funny,
Bill
very.
is funny.
Ha 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 ha, me funny.
Oh no. As long as it doesn't affect me. Sorry, Nuka.
That's okay.
What would be a funny one? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can roll 1d6 to find out. Okay, that one will work fine. Nuka, could you roll me a fortitude save? And yes, I know you're immune to most things that require those, but roll it.
Okay.
Don't forget +4.
My fortune is. Oh wait!
You rolled a 1d12, you jackass.
Wait, that's not right. Oh, yeah.
No, if you,
I'm sorry,
I should
I'm sorry.
make you keep that.
Don't be mean.
Don't worry, it's not that it helps. Okay.
Well, I got 21.
Okay. Suddenly you become aware that you haven't eaten in a long time. In what seems like forever. And you feel your fangs in your mouth elongate. In fact, you can feel all your teeth elongate into those sharp points.
Yeah, he's getting fucking horse teeth.
I do not have horse teeth. I've
You
just
do
been
now.
on a diet for a while. A woman's got to keep her figure. Shut up.
Congratulations, you've been infected with the depraved decadence affliction. A supernatural disease that bypasses immunity and forces you to be racked with ravenous hunger.
Oh,
Further-
something for a vampire, great.
Please enjoy 4 points of strength damage through your immunity.
Oh, great.
Oh, strength damage, fuck.
Wow, he went down to a whole 23. He's a full 1 strength point below Gregor Clegane.
Oh, come on, he's not that strong. At least the Hound.
Clegane Bowl win.
My character's strength is...
No, he's just been turned into fucking strong Belwas.
Oh, that's a pull.
Roll it, fucking...
What do you mean I got cut from the show?
Roti stop
This
myself
is
going
bullshit.
over an emasculating duck.
Strong Belvas always allows his enemies to cut him once.
Jesus Christ.
The shit posting on Facebook when that happened. Oh, good time.
Okay, so
Anyway.
what does this mean? Do I need to fucking just roti stop myself for jumping over and eating the nearest person?
Potentially, yes. Well, all you know is you're ravenously hungry, and the only thing that will stop it is eating a lot. A lot.
Did you eat human flesh or just raccoon meat? That's the
Well,
question.
I'm a vampire, so
Well, I mean,
Uh,
apparently, if you eat
Bill,
raccoon meat,
technically, he's very hungry. He must be that time of the month.
well, I don't know if you just
Something.
ate worms, because you know, if you eat like raccoon meat, that's what happens.
I get it. I've seen that Always Sunny episode. I've got a supernatural tape on.
Yeah, I remember what the last time you did in a fucking Always Sunny episode.
I'm the trash, mate.
I'm literally the trash owner. The garbage ate me.
Bill, what was the initiative for these guys? Are they like with this guy?
Oh,
No, I
they
see.
should have been. They definitely should have been on the list. Like I added them.
Oh, they
I-
haven't been.
Yeah, I see them.
Oh, yeah.
I added them again. I added them and I put their number down. So this is weird. I think they might have gotten like bugged out. or something.
No, I could see their numbers the entire time, so I
Oh,
was
I
paying
haven't-
attention to another. I guess it was just a glitch.
Yeah, I hadn't been able to, so I didn't know what. That's why, like, after I cast that shit, I was like, I don't know if these guys are even here, technically.
They're here just to die.
Aren't we all?
Right, is Ritualist up?
Actually, no, they are. Okay, so interesting quirk. The in future, guys, if you're gonna be doing the if you crack open, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's not a big a deal. It's just that usually you put like a 0 then your number if it's single decimal. Okay, let's see. It's them first technically, but I won't go over Ritualist just so I know. Okay. They're gonna move because they don't want to be in the way when it kicks off. In fact, one's gonna move up to here.
Attack opportunity.
They are moving from what you're on as a raised diocese. They are 5 feet below until they jump up.
Oh, fair.
Okay. This one is going to leap to here as well.
Well, he's close.
All right,
And these two ones at the rear, I'm going to cast.
All right, surely that one gets a fucking attack opportunity if he just jumped directly in front of me.
Well, it depends. What's your CMD? Also, you don't really get attack opportunity for someone moving adjacent to you unless you have reach.
Ah, fair enough. No, continue. Sorry. Bill?
Yes.
I said. Yeah, when you go.
Okay, and what we'll do is, let's see. Let me check one small detail. Actually, let's see. Okay. One's going to attempt to plunge a talon into your back. Nuka, what's your touch AC?
Well, how's it going to do it in my back? I just got attacked for the fucking right-hand side, so shouldn't I be looking to the right? And it's 50.
Well, unless you want to, yeah, sure. If you want to It doesn't really matter. You're getting flanked either way.
So I can't counter.
You can use that penalty. Although you have a bonus, rather.
Does it still count as getting flanked if what's it called? The thing opposite me is flat-footed.
Well,
Because the golem's
in this case,
flat-footed.
yes.
Oh.
In this case, yes, because they actually have an ability that lets them proc flanking off of barriers and walls, and this thing is so large it counts as a wall.
Don't know. So no counter then.
You can counter. They just get a bonus. Flanking is not the same as flat-footed.
Fuck it, I'll go for it anyway. Might as well try. Been ages since I properly.
I'd say you only live once, but that's obviously not been the case with you.
Man, I was dead before the fucking campaign even began.
Swings and roundabouts. Are places these people aren't allowed near.
Okay, so that's 32.
Okay, that will avoid the first one, and his ally will attempt the same. That one will succeed. And he plunges his claws into your spine. Well, into your liver in this case.
Alright, so
As
I have a question. How fucked up is Nuka?
he's seen better days.
I mean, would he need me to do the saving throw, or to him to re-roll it?
I'm gonna roll dance again. 30, alright, for the move. So basically, after the first hit, I move to there, and then the other dude hits me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so basically, I did the dash through before I get stabbed in the ass, and
Could you roll me as you are moving through people, would you please roll me a tumble check to avoid difficult terrain?
I did 30.
30. Yeah, that will succeed.
And 23 for that goblin that swung at me. So that's 27.
Keep in mind, you can only parry once a round unless you are a warder.
This is part of my counter.
So, using you get an attack as well.
Yeah, I move 10 feet, and if I drew my weapon as part of like dodging
Okay,
it.
23. He will attempt to parry. He will succeed.
It's a 27.
Yep. He manages to parry you.
Don't know.
And as such, he will use one of his attacks of opportunity. Oh. Okay, so it wasn't a crit, but it's damn close. Okay, and Aiden, if you'd like to roll a heal check to ascertain how bad Nuka is, you may.
I actually don't have anything in heal, so I don't know what I would do.
In that case, roll Bardic Knowledge
Sure.
for knowledge of medicine.
Can I roll heal?
I have no idea what my health is. Bill's been keeping track of everybody's
yeah.
health. I know I was pretty badly wounded, and then I managed to do that unbreakable gambit or whatever it was, and basically jump back to full health.
I mean, how much stuffing can we see?
Quite a bit.
How much was I the cost?
Do shit.
No much. I wouldn't
There's
say.
actually
I mean,
nothing I can even do from here.
Probably
to
not
help you,
that much.
actually.
It was just 14.
Okay, with 20, you can have a rough idea. He's low. He's under half health.
Okay. There's nothing I can do though for you right now at this distance.
And that's before the next claw. And he will actually attempt to perform a dirty trick maneuver.
Jeez Louise.
He literally just like okay, your mask, is it like does it fold down? Does it get removed? What kind of mask is it?
I think it's straight up just magic bone.
Yeah, I mean, how does it attach to the helm? Is it a separate piece like a bevel, or is it a mask that hinges up?
It's a separate piece.
Okay. In that case, what he will do is okay, as you jump down, before you can kind of reorient yourself, he kind of rakes his nails up your mask and catches into the eye gaps.
Yumch.
He misses your eye, but digs into your eyelid, and blood begins to pool into your eyes, blinding you for 1 round.
Both eyes?
Yes. You're blind round. Please stop drawing badly drawn swastikas.
Whole Hort lore.
Okay, Ritualist, you're up. Actually, wait, no, before I do that, two casters as well. They all communally cast with the Cacodaemon, and let's see. What will be funny? Okay. Ooh, is that too mean? Is that too mean? That might be too mean.
Jeez.
No,
Jeez.
no, it's not too mean. Do it.
Do it.
Execute
Knowledge
order
Arcana.
1488.
Do we have any idea?
Fucking okay.
Do we have knowledge what are they doing?
They are collectively casting.
They, with or without echo quotes.
Days of that Jewish Trick 0. Yeah, I know what to cast. I know exactly what to cast, and it's going to annoy Nuck to no end.
Oh, joy. Just kill me. Kill me already, Bill. I'm fucking long overdue being killed in actual combat.
I should have delete this.
And
No, I'm going to be more mean than that.
Aiden, if you're the one streaming, yes?
I don't know how to delete my swastika.
If you just click on it with the clicking tool and hit delete, it'll do it.
If this isn't proof of institutionalized misogyny, I don't know what is. The moment I turn into a woman, then Bill starts getting mean.
Yep. Layman, roll me a will save.
Oh, definitely delete that. Does he gets points though again depending on.
Can I counter what's happening to Layman?
As a D10.
What I'm just wondering if he gets points based on either mine against will saves and or against mind altering effects, and then also just the
This
general.
is a mind altering effect, yes.
Okay, so he gets +2, I think, from me, and then
Roll another D10, Layman.
You don't get to roll 2d10 and add it to get d20. You roll your fucking d20, or I'm just gonna take the 5.
I'm just trying to make sure Layman doesn't go more insane.
Oh fuck! Yeah, that was my fault. Let's take the 5. I mistyped.
Okay, let's roll with the 5. Okay, Ritualist,
Yeah.
you don't know what spell this is. Layman, you hear a voice in the back of your head.
I correct you. I hear one more voice in the back of my head.
You hear you hear additional voices, plural.
Magic ring. What about Layman's magic ring?
Only affects my divination, does not affect enchantment.
My to be QH, I literally don't care. Like 2 or 3 more voices screaming in the back of my head doesn't make a difference to me.
They say, go and kill the rest of them. Specifying this group of them.
I don't like where you're pointing, Bill.
Yeah, congratulations, you just got dominated.
Oof.
Ooh, he got dominated in his magic ring.
2 questions. Dominate as a spell or as an attack?
Spell.
Spell.
No, there was not someone with a whip, is what, if that's what you're getting.
No, I mean like there are attack moves that dominate.
Yeah, there's a few in like, I think Cursed Razor that get it, but on this occasion it is just straight up magical domination. It appears that one of the cultists is a bard.
Oof. Question. Could I instill auditory hallucinations in Layman in order to counteract this?
Yes, it is fully feasible for you to trick him into, attacking a wall for 2 hours if that's so desired. But it should be noted that for the time being, he is under domination control for 10 days. He's allowed an addition. He's allowed to.
Are there other things
There are
that we
ways
could
to
do?
break it.
Okay, so there are other things I could do that would make him convinced to not attack us.
Yes, there are
For
ways
example,
to break
what
the
if
charm
what if
effect.
he
Like,
fell madly in love with Nuka?
that would work.
All right,
I am madly in love with Nuka.
more so.
No, but here's the thing.
This is sexual
Urge-
harassment.
Urgently in love with Naka. That's the term that'll make it.
One is urgently hungry, the other is urgently in love. I think we can make a
They can go eat each other's faces.
This
Urgently needs to
this
fucking
is
relieve himself with Nuka.
this
Ooh,
is
woo.
sexual harassment in the fucking workplace. I'm a strong, confident, black-skinned woman, and I don't need no man.
Here's the thing. Please, whatever you do, do it fast. Because I'm coming for your buttholes, and I don't want that.
All right,
Yeah.
no, don't worry about it, Layman. I got you covered, fam.
I'm looking at this, and I'm gonna die because considering
You're the last in the turn, Aiden. I hope you.
And what else should I cast? I've got one more casting for the round. What would be funny? I know! This will be funny. But that'll be me for the round. Ritualist, you're up.
So basically, I'm going to step here, and I can see that I don't know what spell is cast. I still have no idea that Layman is going to attack.
Yeah, you're unaware.
Yeah. Is there at least any way to deduce that these guys are doing something I don't like? What is that?
Well, they're hanging out in adjacency to a Cacodemon and aren't freaking out. Also, they have talons and claws and shit. They're shady motherfuckers. You can see their horrific, unholy symbols in their hands. In one hand, a packet of Skittles. In one hand, a bottle of Sprite.
One can assume that much, but like
Do
that
they
they are
have
casting
Arizona
and shit.
tea?
I can assume they are casting and shit like that.
They're up to no good. Starting trouble in your neighborhood.
they've got Skittles. Come on, you got to shoot them and shout, "Can't flim flam the Zimza."
Do I know which one is like more resistant to force damage?
Very few creatures are resistant to force damage. The Cacodemon, if you shot it, would probably explode on the spot.
Oh, then I'll shoot the Cacodemon. So, what bonuses do I have from Aiden? +2?
Yep.
Still there. 8 +2, +12, +1 for rage, +4 for me. Let's hope I don't fail.
If only Mud was here with those fucking blood vials.
Yeah, well, what is Mud going to do in the background? Like, rebooting?
Hang on. Hey, I know exactly what to play in this situation.
Looking at the turn order and by ritualist actions, my one hope is Duck, and so I automatically assume I'm dead. Yeah, I'm fucked. There's nothing that's I can't honestly think
Okay.
anything that Duck could do.
If you stand next to Mark III, this is what you hear.
Oh,
That's
fucking
a
hell.
beautiful noise.
Fucking
Occasionally, if I'm feeling really down, I'll track down this sound and just sit back. Actually, oh damn. Yeah, if I thought about it, I would have hunted down the PS2 error noise, but fuck it. I ain't about that life.
So,
So-
does this thing hit?
Yep, that hits.
Okay, let's roll damage.
That's a depressing way to go out. Shot by someone who hits you on a 3.
Layman, put away that arrow. I don't like where it's going.
I had to check something too, sorry.
Is it bad that my brains immediately jumped to stand arrow?
Oh. Are we allowing requiems in this?
No, no Requiem stands.
You count bites the dust.
Bite the Dust is not a Requiem stand, but he might as well be. It's
20
incredibly
points.
specific.
28 points of damage.
I think that's enough to kill it. I shall double check. God, why do I have so many tabs open? Oh yeah.
It's dead.
You hit it between the eyes and it just kind of bursts like a pustule.
Does it like damages this guy so it just poofs?
No. If they weren't wearing gas masks, it would have been deeply unpleasant though.
Okay, I also have because this is reloading. How would say it? Faster crossbow.
Mhm.
I can do a rapid shot. Can
Normally you'd only be able to do that on a full attack action.
well, I can just
Whereas
do,
you've already moved in order to get to this position.
yeah, can use it as a quick action. With the negative, I have a rapid shot.
No, unfortunately, rapid shot requires you to stay there and stand still and shoot. Sadly,
Ah.
if you had a double-barreled crossbow, which is a thing, that would
Doesn't
work.
this thing have like 7 barrels?
No, it
Because
has like
in the
one
middle-
and a
middle-
magazine.
Yeah.
It
Okay,
would
s-
not be unheard of to install a second barrel, though.
I'll
That
keep
might be
that.
something on the cards.
I'll keep that in mind for the next.
If you're drunk
So-
enough, you can just nail 2 of them together.
So I'll do the reasonable thing and stand out. Can I climb here?
I'll be nice and say you can.
I'll climb there as a 5-foot step just to give Duck and clear range.
Yeah, I will say under normal circumstances you can't 5-foot step after a move, but I'll bend the rules.
Well,
just
like if I
I'll
just
be-
stand
I'll-
here and
yeah, basically you would have been able to move there anyway. So it's
okay, thank
6
you.
of 1 hour doesn't the other. I'm a pedant. I'm not that bad of a pedant.
Unironically, bending rules triggers the ever-loving fuck out of me.
I think it's probably better than people who are DMs that are obnoxious just to be obnoxious.
No, I want Bill.
It's
to-
fine. The recoil of the crossbow flung him up there. It runs on noisy cricket rules.
We're so fucked.
Okay, Doug, you gotta kill someone that's maybe casting a spell on me. That would be nice.
Oh no, once it's cast, I'm afraid it's kind of cast.
Yeah.
Aiden's the only person that's going to be able to unfuck you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it
oh.
in a, but it's not gonna be in a way that you're gonna like. I don't think.
Never mind. Go ahead, Doug. Do your
So basically, it doesn't matter if the caster is dead. The spell is still in.
The last order they gave continues. Now he does get new will saves if he does anything that's against his character, but I'm doing those in secret.
The only thing I can think of that would fucking stop Layman for just fucking completely eviscerating me is if you shot him with your gum shit that you shot me with before.
Yeah, the only problem is I can't do it, so like Duck's gonna have to do something to save you first, my
No,
dude.
no, Duck is the one with the gum shit.
I
You know,
know.
the thing is, the only thing that would be out of character would be to leave you fucking degenerates alive. Oh no. Doug, do you have any hallucinogenics? Anything that you could throw in my face?
Original batch Guinness.
I mean, I can make you levitate.
Oh, that's
I thought you were going to say I can make you lesbian, I'm sure
Oh,
why.
wait, no,
Well,
I
that's
do.
already gonna happen, I think.
do have the acid splash cantrip.
This isn't Pakistan. Pack better.
Yeah, no, you're fucked, my dude.
No, I'm not fucked.
You're locked in here with me.
Well, Duck, you have a number of options. You can try throwing bombs or something, or you can try reloading.
Fuck you. I have the power of God and estrogen in myself.
You see, what I'm going to do is, because I'm a smart bot, I think what I'll do is I'll use my turn, swift action, reload the hackbot, and
Bill, I think I have found Alex Jones' ultimate form. Look,
what is it now?
let Doc finish his turn. Regulus, come on.
Jesus
sorry,
Christ,
this is too good. This is too good. Just look
Jesus,
at
that is
Continue, Doc. Jesus
that's an
Christ.
oddly red.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I'll swift action reload, but I'll pack up the hackbot, with Seamus, and I'll have the Eidolon. Can the Eidolon pass out Aiden?
As in, pass through. Or...
Yeah.
Yeah, pass through. Yeah.
It's not intangible. It is an actual. It has a physical presence.
Ye-
It doesn't quite work under regular stand rules. It works like it's a physically present stand.
But like, would it be able to move through the hallway? Yes.
If Aiden allows it to pass.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Okay.
Go
so,
go past me. Go forth and succeed.
Nuka.
Enter the real man's world.
Jesus. Arigato, Jiro.
Alright, well, before you say what you're going to say, Doc, I'm just going to let you know. If you somehow survive this, if after I die, if you fuck me over, one, fucking, you know I'll be back, and two, hell hath no fury, little woman's scorned.
But you
Oh,
won't
also,
be a
if-
woman then.
I'm gonna say that just like in Canada, if you die in Canada and you die in real life, if you die in this session, you stay in your current gender.
Oh, God.
Oh, I need to die then.
Duck just wraps his lips around the muzzle of the hackbut and spends 2 hours trying to pull the trigger with his toes.
Oh, that's what the Eidolon's for. Okay,
If only Kurt Cobain had a stand, he would have been able to kill himself way more efficiently.
fucking just... Oh, Christ. Okay, and I'm gonna throw an explosive bomb.
Kurt Cobain stand, Smash Mouth.
Fucking hell, Bill.
What, is that too much?
No, it was too little.
You were making, like, children in septic tank jokes.
I know I was. Is that right? Is that a radius of 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You're meant to hit intersections, dude, not like...
Okay, so... Okay, so basically I'll be hitting here and going out. It won't hit the corners.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll hit him 2 squares, it'll hit him all squares. It'll basically hit those 4.
This is fire damage, right?
Yeah, it's an I'll pick up the I have explosive bomb up here. Explosive bombs, splash radius of 10 feet, and creatures that take a direct hit from the explosive bomb catch fire, taking 1d6 points of fire damage each round until it's extinguished. And extinguishing is a full round action that requires a reflex save. Yeah, so
Roll your damage.
roll the hit as well.
Don't roll 1.
Nuka.
What are you aiming to hit? The Cacodemon? Not like a Lucademon?
Look at
Face.
him. And see
Okay.
the square in the middle. That's where I'm
Yeah.
basically aiming.
Okay,
Yeah.
roll to hit my dude.
Bombed hit. Here we go.
fingers crossed.
Oh, thank God.
Yep, that will hit. Handily.
And here we go with the damage. And that's plus any other bonuses. So
Okay.
See if we get a TPW and Mud ain't here when he's been our cameraman for so long. I'm gonna feel so bad.
Okay. You actually badly scorched fairly most of those in there. The one of the cultists just dies outright, being engulfed in flames, shrieking as he thrashes around, knocking the unfortunate on the vivisection table to the ground as he tumbles off the diocese onto the ground and snapping his neck on impact.
You have just witnessed the effect of deadly buys. Burn, baby, burn. Oh, fucking hell.
Was that a JoJo reference?
That was in fact a JoJo reference. It was today's quota.
The doctor, however, seems fairly unfazed.
Other than the fact he's fucking cripplingly depressed.
He's
I have
a
crippling
doctor, that was a
depression.
given.
Yeah, of course.
I went through medical school. There's nothing you can do. It's like, haha, you can't make me salty. I play competitive Smash.
I know what it's like to be a doctoral student. Sadness eternal.
Yeah, I just realised the doctor's next, then Layman.
You cannot defeat me. I have God and fluoxetine on my side.
Yeah, I just realised it's the doctor, then Layman, then the giant thing, then Aiden. I'm so fucked.
There are so many there are so many doctorates in this one string of initiative.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, did you roll the 1d6 for the Leucodaemon as well for the fire damage? Or did it get set on fire or what?
Oh.
Leucodaemons have fire resistance 10.
Wait for the abomination to be a fucking...
Oh, the big tanky thing just sits there and doesn't seem to even realise it's on fire.
No, I was saying wait for it to be like an astrophysicist or some shit. Dr. Abomination, please, thank you.
Actually, could I roll knowledge arcana to see...
I have a PhD in music history.
Could I roll knowledge arcana to see what's up with that dude that he doesn't seem phased by the fire?
Yes. Religion will also work.
Would you recommend rolling religion after that, or?
If you wish.
Okay.
Am I within range to also roll on it? Or am I
Yes,
just
you have visual range, I believe.
And then again,
Bleh.
yeah,
No,
probably wouldn't
whatever.
have done. I know. Okay, the religion's not gonna do much unless I like roll the 20, but here we go. That's not a 20.
Actually, could I just do Lore Master if I really wanted to?
Yeah, if you wish to.
Because he doesn't appear to be hurt by many things except for depression. But again, he's a doctor, so I think I can do once a day plus 20.
Once a day, you treat it as having rolled a 20.
Oh, okay.
So-
So it's plus 10 then, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You know what he's done. You can tell by the way he moves, by the way the air shimmers around him. He has sold his soul. He is basically taken a set of feats called damnation feats. One of which is he's got what's called fiend skin, where as damnation feats go, when you take more of them, they get more powerful, like collectively. However, you get more and more difficult to resurrect because the creatures that you've sold your soul to have more of a grip on you. In his case, he has apparently sold his soul to one of the horsemen, and as a result is completely immune to fire and lightning.
Motherfucker. Wait.
Well, we're fucked.
No.
You and
I've
I,
got
at
this.
least.
I've got this. I telepathically communicate with the horsemen of death, pestilence, and fucking war. And I go, hello. Sorry, Death, about that last time. Didn't really mean it that much.
You can see Death's hand hovering over a big button that says banish. Just
we
big gone thought button.
Woke diplomacy.
we cool now. But I just sort of ask any of the rest of the heralds, you know who this?
War smiles. When War smiles, it's really disconcerting because, let's put it this way, she is not a nice lady.
The fucking women.
But you should tell her I
Has
was a
War
lady.
also changed gender this episode as well?
No,
I
War
was
was
a
all.
lady for all 2 minutes.
Zuriel is the current Horseman of War, and she has always been batshit insane.
What is the gender ratio on the fucking heralds at this
I
moment?
think it's 3-1. One of them's a weird 3-headed jackal beast.
Wait, what do you mean 3-1?
This is the future that
Oh,
liberals.
shit.
Okay,
yeah.
here's the roll. Okay, there's
Oh,
the
shit,
Zuriel, that's a woman. Apollyon and hang on, what's the other one? Apollyon and Charon, I think, are both male, and the last one, whose name always escapes me, is a 3-headed jackal beast. I think Famine is literally like a 3-headed jackal.
Oh, lovely.
It looks not unlike Nuka, to be honest, but a jackal.
That's sexual harassment.
I say, hey, War, how are you doing, buddy? You gonna tell me anything about this guy?
Okay, the Horseman of Famine is called Trollmerisian the Black. Of course I didn't know his fucking name, Jesus Christ.
Wait?
So what happened to him when fucking...
Well, he's still around. Duck's just a herald of his. And Trollmerisian is he's kind of just busy most of the time.
Wait a minute, so this dude sold his soul to War, and he's immune to my effects, yes?
He's immune to... He sold his soul, he's not a herald.
Oh, okay, good.
He's
Wait.
immune to a number of things, he gets a number of other benefits as a result.
Okay.
Wait, alright, so there's the actual horsemen and shit like that, and
There's the Horsemen,
And,
and
the
in terms of
heralds,
them, the heralds are the mortal avatars, essentially, of their power.
Is he talking to the horsemen right now?
Yes.
Alright. Well,
You may want to roll diplomacy, otherwise bad things are about to happen.
yeah, I was about to say, basically, you are you are one of the basic bitches of these people. You're talking to your much higher ups.
I wouldn't describe me as a basic bitch. Like, there's only one herald per, like, guy. I hope. That's the thing, yeah?
Yeah, but still, being the herald as opposed to the horseman itself, you're fucking way below.
Horsemen are literally, like, CR 38 creatures, if memory serves. Sorry, 28 at least.
And that's
Not
what.
30.
And I just asked you there. I said that's what he's talking to the now, isn't it?
Yeah, they're no fucking joke. Zuriel is especially no joke.
I should have checked the caller ID.
Oh, you.
Let's put
you
it this
should
way.
have.
Here's some details about Zuriel. Zuriel's unholy symbol is a pale hand holding a black sword upright. Her sword's name is Lamentation of the Faithless.
Okay, so
Is-
what bonus? I get a +4 from
Call-
it. What
Call
was
your
it?
horseman. Call your horseman.
Yeet and Famine, back me up here.
Yeah, is there any way
Is
I can
the-
give some consultation on how to not be such a failure at diplomacy?
I need that in general.
You could probably try and make it a conference call.
Literally rig up the fucking diplomacy. Say to Famine, what's it called? Right now, a guy that just sold his soul
Can I just
to war.
conference
Yeah,
call in here
let-
and
let-
just kind of?
Yeah, just a second. let me
In order
finish
to
my
have
point.
conference call on these particular types of telepathy, what you need to do is everyone gets like a headphone set, and they each input it into a rotten apple.
Yeah, here's the point here. You need to tell Famine that basically somebody, not even the Herald, just some bitch that sold his soul to war, is about to make the Herald of Famine look like a bitch. You need to fucking call for a fucking 11th hour superpower or some shit. You need to fucking roll the diplomacy and do something like that.
Ooh, that wasn't
Yee.
that good. But if I'm making a conference call on this, just look, he's
To be
Doesn't
fair,
really know
you're
what he's
adding
doing.
to my roll, and we haven't
He's
rolled for
special.
me yet.
He doesn't
Well,
necessarily, you know, obviously in the past he's made some mistakes. You know this about this guy. I mean, come on. Like, just give him a
I
chance.
can feel like you're about to say he's only human, and just wait. Oh wait.
Well,
A quick question though, Aiden.
He's only Irish.
What bonus?
I was going to make a joke that he's not human anymore because he's a herald, but no, Rich was going straight for the throat on the Irish.
But,
Well, 2/5 would be more optimistic.
Okay, rolling. For fuck's sake, Bill.
I have become Death Destroyer of Angles. Thank you, Layman.
Okay, so delete this, Layman. Now delete this. Not 56% anything. Okay, so
You are 56% by blood of alcohol content.
okay, so +4 from Ritualist. What's Aiden's bonus again to like this roll? Diplomacy roll.
Well, I don't know what I give you towards diplomacy. I thought if I was connecting to the call, I could do something. But
Oh, okay.
I will say that whoever rolls the best gets a +2 on their roll from the other person, assuming that you don't roll below a 10.
What did I roll?
I roll below it then.
22 total versus godlike beings.
Okay.
The jackal-headed god does not seem terribly impressed with you.
Famine, you picked me for a reason, Bubby.
Look, again, like, if, you know, he's... Come on. You can't judge him too harshly. Just, sometimes he's gonna just make drunk calls.
No, I've got
Look,
this,
he's
I've got
gonna make
this,
drunk
I've
calls from
got
time to
this.
time. Just gotta let it go, and it'll be alright. Like, you know, we all kind of fuck up like this. You know, you got the cell phone.
No.
You make a drunk call, it happens.
Trust me, Aiden, I've got this.
All
Okay,
right,
I
go.
just
I'm believing in you, but I'm not sure I should.
1 second. I just turn to Famine. I start rubbing my hands furiously. Oh, begorra, Famine. 6 gorillion Irish babies. 6 gorillion Irish babies, Famine. That's what you did to me.
Okay, now let me practice my Trelmaresian voice. What? Okay. DMX.
What did I miss?
Trelmaresian, the god of famine, is DMX.
Pay reparations for Angorta Moor, Famine.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to I'm afraid that I'm gonna have to make you go hungry on this one. Then he hangs up.
Demand things of the fucking horseman when you're the herald.
But no, he's their minion, not the other way around.
No. That was why I was saying, like, demand things of the horseman. Well done, you fuck nugget.
Trelmaresian will pick back up. He points at Nuka. You see that shit? That's what you want to be doing. You cats done forgot what work is. Get to fucking work.
No, 1 sec, before you hang up.
I've been doing this for 19 years.
Before you hang up, I realized my mistake. I offer Nuka's soul in return for, like, figuring out what that dude is.
We know what that dude is, you fucking idiot.
No, I want to know more about him.
It's just the moment we go full PvP.
You motherfuckers never wanted nothing but your life saved.
Literally, I call out to any fucking god. Telekinesis, anything. I call out to anything. I will be whatever you want me to be.
Oh,
as
we're
long
doing
as
this
you give
again.
me the power to survive this and kill Duck. I don't give a fuck. I tested there, I don't give a fuck. I will sell my soul to fucking anything. I will do any dark anime fucking superpower.
What?
Let me have Duck.
What the
I
fuck
want him.
have I gotten myself involved in? What is wrong with all of you? Just
We're
selling
all
you're
we're
selling all of
all-
your souls to fucking demonic
We are
entities.
all women.
No, shut up. I
Typical
didn't
women.
sell my soul to a demon, I sold my soul to a daemon.
I still feel my soul.
No, you sold
okay.
your soul to Dagon, who is a demonic lord. You 100% sold your soul to a demon, and technically speaking, you sold your soul to an old one.
We talked about that, Bill, and he did not classify as a demon.
Okay.
I would never sell my soul to a demon.
Yeah,
demon
wow,
lord,
wow,
technically
Bill,
speaking.
you
I
know,
never sold.
respect
Don't
his
put me with
pronouns.
this rebel.
He's also technically, what's that one that's before demons?
I don't care.
So that's
Literally,
me.
as long as he's not a demon, I literally don't care.
What
If
the?
he's a demon, I'm
the,
killing myself.
The question is still, what the fuck are you all doing?
We're winning.
We're women. We're women now. This is what happens. We instantly turn on each
Women,
other.
am I right? Selling their souls to demons.
Okay,
Every time.
I just okay, Famine. I know this call was a bit awkward, but basically, you know, I'm
Creep off, that's the one.
I'm serving your interest. Is there anything you can do to help?
You
me
ain't serving a
serve
shit
your
right
interest?
now. That's the point. We're famine. We don't serve shit. We take shit away.
I mean, I've famined something at least, haven't I?
No, in fact, the only reason I gave you this job is because you stumbled dick first into a ecological event that ruined the farming prospects of an island for like 2 centuries.
That's a good thing, isn't it?
No, because your co-workers are currently in the process of fixing that.
They don't have to.
They seem to be.
Profits.
In other news, Nuka, you
What?
feel something answer.
Oh, good. But did Doc actually fuck me over, or was that fluff? Because, you know, it's unjustified otherwise. No, fuck it. I will take whatever to get through this, because I'm going to die either way.
I don't
Fucking
know.
whatever.
We'll see.
What is it? What calls? Who's there?
I don't know. I like you as a plushie, so we'll see. I'll do what I can.
Aiden's on the list too, as a bonus. As long as I get something good.
No, unfortunately for you, Aiden's character's soul is already earmarked for someone else.
Oh, what? Hang on. Oh, as long as it's Odin, then good.
Yeah, the Valkyries are like at the fucking wings going,
Yes!
okay, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Wait for that
Been
peak.
the goal!
Wait for it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where's that fucking up? Ah, damn it.
Alright, so what answered me in my fucked up state?
That said TA. Chili TA.
The sensation is like listening to nails down a chalkboard. It doesn't even speak. It just is there. And by its presence, you know that it is accepted your bargain.
Good, I'm not dying again. I'm not fucking dying again. I came back to get stronger so that this shit wouldn't happen again. It's not happening again.
Why are you being such a pussy about this? If we die, we actually lose our character.
Because
Mr. Piece of Shit, you get to live. Fuck off.
that was in character.
Oh, Duck, roll me a perception check, please.
It's happening.
Oh, lucky number.
You notice.
I notice. Ooh, ooh.
Alright, this isn't actually going after Duck, is it? Like that was all fluff.
If you will turn your eyes to the south, please.
Shit.
Oh, that's always a good thing to hear.
That's good to
Oh
see.
no. Oh no, what?
Oh no, he saw it.
And we'll leave it there for the evening.
Oh, fuck off. At least let me kill someone. At least let me fucking kill someone, Jesus.
No, I don't. We can't leave it there. We're so
It's-
fucked. The game's
22. Also, Raw 20's running like shit. But anyway, I hope everyone's had a nice time this evening.
No.
Money?
Oh
I
fuck
don't
you,
mind shit happening, but this sucks.
Good time.
Oh great. Next
I hope
week's
you'll
gonna be
join us all
awesome.
next week, where we can see exactly how this unfolds.
I ain't letting you sound like a smug cunt. Fuck you. Everyone's gone to shit. Nobody even knows what's happening anymore.
The guys performing the ritual in the other room. What the fuck are they doing?
Uh,
Alright, guys, with that,
No,
I'm gonna end the
looking-
stream, I guess?
Yep, cut
Okay.
it there.
Alright, bye bye.